There will definitely be something wrong when we go live. For 100% for sure. What is there? What's wrong? I like your lighting. Your lighting is good. Maybe I should try to do something similar.
All right, now where's my? I'm not working. I knew that I was not working.
My
I forgot
audio
to change this scene. It should be good.
My audio reportedly may be peaking. I as you can see here, I've brought the RE20 microphone back after an absence of some time. So
I'm trying.
There may be some rebalancing necessary. I did some tests earlier, and it sounded like it was not peaking in my recordings here.
Yeah, it's weird. So, I don't know why you'd be peaking. It's showing okay here.
Yeah.
But I don't. It should be okay now. He's very loud and clipping. Now?
Very loud and clipping.
Even now?
I wasn't clipping on my local recordings. So I feel pretty sure it's not me. Ed, do you have me like turned way up in OBS for some reason, or
still loud?
Do
I have you turned up in OBS? I don't think so.
I meant in Discord.
It's just like, weird because nothing. Do I sound fine though?
You sound fine to me.
Yeah, you sound fine to me.
So why would it sound distorted on the stream? I mean, here, let me unmute this for a moment.
You don't need to do anything. But I can
on the stream. I mean, here, let me unmute this for a moment. Yeah, I do sound overdriven.
Okay, somehow. Well, what if okay, so I was perfect. Let me just see if it's something in your OBS settings. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Why it would be. Now I got you set to 90% there.
Yeah,
hang on.
I don't know. I don't know what the issue could be.
Okay, well, what if I just do this?
What if you do that? What if Coury does things? What are those things going to be, I wonder? Let's find out.
Yeah, see, okay, will you go ahead and say something?
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say things. Saying lots and lots of things, like I'm changing the lights in my room to red, and maybe also some blue to be kind of like Coury's. I think that would be fun, don't you? I think so. Yes, indeed.
Okay, so does he sound better now? He sounds good?
Does it sound better? Can't hear any clipping now. What about Stefan? Stefan was the one that brought first to our attention. I feel like Stefan may have an ear for this.
Yeah. Okay, now sounding less overmodulated. Okay, go ahead and say something now.
Better slightly, but not enough. Sounding less overmodulated. Okay, I'm going to keep talking. Let's see. Does this seem like the right lighting for my camera? Do we think this is okay? It's You know,
Okay.
maybe not as spooky as it could be, but maybe it's good enough. Maybe if I turn out this light, things will look better. Let's do that. Let's see what that does for us. Ooh, I kind of like that.
How does that sound, everybody?
How does this sound, everybody? How does this sound, everybody? Ooh, look at this. I'm into this. What do y'all think about this spookiness here? Are we adequately spooky?
I hope so.
There we go. Try sounds good to me. Perfect. Balanced.
Balanced, because now I was over at my computer. I think it sounds good now because I think that we can.
Does it sound good now? Brian North likes it. Kamal Zamer thinks my lighting is too spooky. Sounds great. Sounds good. Both look and sound good.
All right.
String of emotes. Stefan thinks I should just move the mic away 10 centimeters or so.
So it's just out of frame, maybe?
I mean, well, you know, I'm not great with centimeters being an American.
Yes. I'm similar.
I mean, okay, how's this? Is this better? I still feel like I am not overdriving the mic on my end. But
Yeah, I mean, as long as there's no echo, right? Because I'm seeing levels for I don't know if it's picking up you coming out of the speakers or not, but as long as there's no echo, it should be okay.
Look at this vicious sound.
All right.
Will
If we're good,
rip your flesh from your bones. Look at those
look at the
fearsome
bones.
teeth.
All right.
So is this? Oh, it's perfect now. It is perfect now.
All right.
Okay. All right. Hey, it's that dog. It is that dog. It is that dog. Do you think anyone has named their dog that dog after Resident Evil 4?
Maybe. So, hang on. Just turning up just a touch on the speaker so I can hear you better.
Okay.
Okay, but it should be fine. There should be, hopefully there's no echo or anything. So, I've only played the original Resident Evil 4 one time.
That is crazy to me. That is like absolutely crazy to me. GameCube, I assume?
No, PS2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
maybe it's kind of a little weird, right? But,
I mean, you had a GameCube at that time, though, right?
Yeah, I just didn't play it though for whatever reason. I'm gonna try to see if I can.
Wow, see that's crazy because, like, I mean, you know, these were back in the days when, you know, we didn't necessarily have a bazillion games to play, and this was just a regular replay and try to challenge myself with, you know, different parameters and.
Well, it was,
you know,
it was at a time where, you know, like where I was not playing a lot of games.
Right. Okay.
And that played a big part into it. But I think that the reason I started playing it is because I was working a freelance job at an ad agency, and the guy I was working with had a PS2 in his office.
Mm.
And when we were like waiting for things to like export or whatever, we would just we played a whole bunch of Mercenaries.
Mm.
And I was like, I kind of want to get this. So I've only played the original once.
That is so wild to me. So wild to me. But you know, this certainly stands on its own. It neither replaces the original or, you know, doesn't live up to it. You know, it's been pretty universally praised. And I agree with that. It's great. It's great.
All right. Well, I'm going to switch over. Hopefully everything sounds good.
All right. I'm going
Continues
to
to
do
sound good.
the first two super chats that we've got here. First from Enchilada, thank you so much. Saying ahoy, have a good time. This is still my favorite Resident Evil. 4, that is. I'm not sure if he's saying like trying to imply like, well, actually just the original 4. May October continue to be spooktacular for you both. And also from Dad1153, the prodigal son, Leon S. Coridity returns.
I should have turned on subtitles. I'll do that when we get back here.
Yeah, y'all possibly won't be hearing the dialogue super clearly because surround sound, but
yeah, well, I mean, this is something I want to be able to experience the surround sound on.
I agree. I was bummed out by not streaming with surround sound, but of course I streamed the whole game. That's the difference. This is just a one-off for you. I streamed the whole thing, plus separate ways.
What's weird to me is that when I was making the thumbnail, I thought that this came out in 2024. It's just weird that it came out like in March of 2023.
Yeah, it's like closer to 3 years old than not.
Yeah, it just was kind of weird. I didn't think it was that long ago.
Ooh, what am I buying? I don't know. Nothing anytime soon, I don't think.
So tell me, Yankee, why did you come to this horrible place? As close to nowhere that I've ever seen.
Is there any PS5 Pro improvements in this? Is there supposed to be?
I think so. I do recommend turning on ray tracing because I think it looks a lot better with it. I mean, I played it with ray tracing on basic PS5, and I thought it was.
I thought it
was worth it. Yeah, I thought it was worth it.
It won't let me have ray tracing on if I have it set to frame rate. So.
Oh, that just means it goes over. It can go up to 100 on PS5 Pro. It can go up to 120 FPS. It'll still be targeting 60 if you turn on ray tracing.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure you'll do your best to help me.
And you said you turned off the HDR on this, but
I turned it off, but John thinks it looks amazing. I'm actually really curious if anyone has opinions, because like John was like, "What? Resident Evil 4 has some of the best HDR," and I'm like, I thought it looked really bad. And like I kept trying to like calibrate and see like what's the problem here. Like it was just way too dark, and I couldn't calibrate to not be too dark. But then again, I wasn't, since I streamed the whole game, I decided to not turn on HDR just to make it look better on the stream.
yeah.
And so I didn't actually try HDR much in the base game, but when I played Separate Ways, that was when I noticed. And I have a vague thought in my head that I may have seen someone say something about that at some point before, like Separate Ways may look different because it was from I think a different developer made it, if I'm not mistaken. So I might have to look into that. Maybe the HDR in the base game looks fine, but I thought it didn't look great, in Separate Ways at least.
Is there any echo on Try? I'm just wondering, because I'm seeing levels on my microphone when you speak, but I don't know if.
Well, I mean, I get that. I get that with the way my setup is, but I always just try to make sure that the guest's source is,
louder.
is overpowering what it picks up on the mic, and that usually cancels it out good enough.
Okay.
Shinjan and Stefan hear no echo.
All right, and I'll take it. All right, I'm gonna switch the display options.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to worry about the frame rate mode because you're not even set up to use 120 hertz anyway. So
okay, so hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully I can just continue from right here. It's going to make me go back to the title screen. But hopefully
I'm sure. Well, you could skip the cutscene if you had to, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure it made a checkpoint there. Yeah, I think it has to reboot for ray tracing.
Okay, so there's just resolution and frame rate.
Yeah. Do resolution with ray tracing because it's and is there a hair setting? I recommend turning that off.
The hair setting?
The hair setting.
Let's see.
Oh, I think the ray tracing is worth it because RE Engine screen space reflections look horrible. Like they're like I hate screen space reflections as it is, and like I think it might be at the very bottom. Hair strands. Okay, you might not be able to have them on when you have certain other things. I don't know. But I mean, I was of course still using base PS5 when I played this, and I thought the frame rate was totally fine.
Yeah, it looks fine. I was just not expecting it to.
You thought it would tank performance.
Well, I thought it would just go to like 30. It would just default to 30 at that because that's usually what happens.
Right. There is a struggle to do ray tracing on consoles at 60 for sure, but I think it's worth it because the reflections look really bad in with ray tracing off. Shinjan says, I am not a fan of chromatic aberration in any game. I kind of like it.
Yeah, I do too.
I kind of like it.
So when I played the PS2 version, I felt like the game is really long. Well, at least that's kind of how I remember. But like at the same time, I was not playing many games then, so maybe
the original it was interesting because it was, I don't know, it was like probably 18-20 hours long, and it was like remarkably long for the time because action games just weren't almost 20 hours long back then. They just weren't in general, right? It was very unusual. And I was like, but I loved how long it was because the game is awesome. I was like, it just kept doing cool scenario after cool scenario, and I'm like, man, how did they keep this pace up in this game for almost 20 hours? Like, it's insane. But then it kind of became the standard that like action games or like almost any, like if any game is less than 20 hours, I mean even 20 hours is probably, people would be laughing at how short that is now, right?
Yeah,
like games are too long now, but at the time this game was longer than most. Like it was really only RPGs that were long for the most part.
Sorry to barge in like this. Busco a un policía. Vino aquí?
So, I mean, this is generally really well liked, though, I think. Like, because I remember when it was first announced, like, everyone thought that it was completely unnecessary.
Right. And I mean, ultimately, it kind of is unnecessary, but it's really well done.
Yeah, I feel like this whole bit right here is new.
No. It's a different time of day, but this is exactly how the original opens up, pretty much.
Is it missable? No, maybe not.
No.
Man, I guess it just goes to show you. But I feel like I've at least played little bits of the intro.
Oh, it's like the first thing. It like walking up to this guy. Hey, have you seen this girl? Chop his head off. Yeah. Look at his boiling pot.
Yeah, I do remember the boiling pot.
Yeah. Now, what is different is you're going to go into like the basement. Like that part is new. Yeah, and it does like this part like kind of feels more in line with some of the newer Resident Evil games that are, they give you a little more of a spooky vibe at the beginning of this than the original version.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty similar except for this basement.
It's funny because I don't remember that at all.
That's just crazy. I feel like it's iconic.
Oh, it comes out of the controller. That's kind of fun that it comes out of the controller like that.
I don't remember that.
You just like what the hell's going on, but like it's not. It doesn't seem like he'd be like too surprised.
Well, he's only been in one situation like this before. Well, that's not true because there's Dark Side Chronicles where you see all the things he and Krauser got up to. In the Quest VR version, the giant thing that you hold for the radio transponder, like when it actually has like the side by side of you talking with Hunnigan, it's pretty great. Oh yeah, don't forget your knife.
Yeah. See, I always thought you walked out into the town square before everything kind of goes crazy. I thought you went to the town square before everything gets really nuts.
Well, before it gets really nuts, but this is how it is. And don't forget to explore for ammo and stuff because resources are probably more limited in this than in the original version.
Really?
Yeah, I mean like I say, it's unnecessary, but they kind of blend. It is more action focused than say the RE2 remake, but yeah, it's like kind of a merging of the styles, I think.
Copy that. I'll see what I can find.
Hurry up. Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are.
See, the surround sound definitely sounds good on this.
Mm-hmm.
I hear him coming from the other room. I remember him jumping through the window.
Right. It's. I don't think it's from a second story, but I'll let myself out.
Oh, I mean, this
saw...
is the coolest jacket in video games, probably.
Oh, I mean, it's super iconic. Kamal Zamer was asking, how bad is RE3 Remake? If I love RE3 1999, can I still love the remake? It is extremely different.
Well, it's not so much that it's different. I just think that they removed a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, it's different though. Like
that's right. You did stream it, didn't you? After it came out, after we played it.
Yeah, I mean it's different scenarios. Some new scenarios, some missing scenarios. Like it's pretty much a wholesale different game. Like the major plot beats basically happen, but the locations are quite different. Yeah, there's no clock tower, but there's other things that you do. I mean, it plays well. The biggest disappointment from like a core gameplay standpoint is that the Nemesis encounters are very scripted and kind of bad.
Yeah.
You're just like running away from him, and it like the camera angles tend to not work very well. Like I was so excited because the way that Mr. X works in the Resident Evil 2 remake is just like game design perfection.
Yeah, it's amazing how much they screwed that up.
And I was just like, oh, like this is a prototype for Resident Evil 3 remake. Like that's going to be insane, like him like stalking you like Mr. X is, and it just isn't the same. When you ran up to him, were you just knifing, or did you hit the X for the melee?
I didn't know that was going to give me a melee prompt. So
right. Because knifing is good too, but you do want to take the X melee when you can.
Damn it.
Yeah, Dev1153 says, fun fact, demo version of original GameCube Resident Evil did not have Leon's knives as an easy access one button app. Players had to bring up the menu, activate, select knife, then use it. Can you imagine RE4 like that? Yeah, and I actually didn't know that until John brought it up one time, and he was like, can you believe like how close they were to like totally screwing that up? Like that would have like totally ruined the rhythm of the game, right?
Oh yeah. How do I reload here? Okay, square.
Is it square?
Yeah.
I feel like square is like the most common reload button.
Right.
Madashi, he wants me to ask you, are you scared?
A little bit. I'm on edge.
Yeah.
I would say. Because I know it's coming.
Yeah, I mean, this that you're about to do is like, in the original version and in this is like it's very much a trial by fire start to the game. Like,
yeah,
it's a lot more intense than a lot of other scenarios that you'll encounter for a while.
Right. And they've never been able to quite replicate that. Like they obviously tried to with 5.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like when you're just like big muscle bound Chris, it like feels less scary. Like roided up Chris. It just seems like.
They were actually saying how they were originally considering Leon for the main character of Resident Evil 9, but they decide like he's just like been through too much stuff, and it's like nothing is going to surprise him anymore. Oh, by the way, you can stealth kill. You can stealth kill. Yes, you can.
That's huge.
It's not going to get you out of this, though.
No, but lets me pick up some pesetas.
Pesetas without being hassled all the time about it.
Oh,
Yeah, you can like you can
just hit the
crouch
box
and like
instead of
sneaky.
like having to use a knife too.
Correct. It took me a while to remember to do that, if I recall correctly.
So I like that you can just like stab them like that, but it just like gets them off of you. Because like in previous games, it was just like you lose that knife.
And it consumes the durability, and you'll get like crappy like table knives and stuff, which aren't really good for slashing, but you'll be glad you had them around just to counter enemies, right?
So you can lose your knife.
Correct, but I mean you'll find a bunch.
So you can lose your knife, but it's hardly a problem.
Right. Don't stress about it. Like you want to kill people with like especially if you need to do like a final hit on them, their head might pop into a plaga.
Dang.
Oh! Ow! Oh!
Dang, he got what's his like in Game of Thrones? What's his face? What happens to what's his face in Game of Thrones?
Well, maybe don't spoil it for people who haven't seen it. Not that I.
Oh, I mean that happened. It's like over 10 years ago that it happened.
Is that how old that show is?
Oh yeah,
Is that show that old?
Yeah, it happened to Pedro Pascal. It's like he plays a character in that, and that's like before anybody really knew who he was.
Right.
But he like he fights this guy, like he fights the mountain. He's like this big guy, and he essentially beats him. But then he gets like real arrogant, and he gets in like knocks him down. Like the mountain knocks him down, and then gouges his eyes in, and then like just totally like makes his head explode from gouging his eyes in.
Wow. And he was like not a super major character, like, or not a long.
I mean, he's in it for a bit, but
I was like before he was a big deal,
right? It's pretty intense.
But of course, another good thing about using the melee prompts is that it can knock adjacent enemies down as well, right? So it can kind of create some openings for you.
Yeah. I'd like everybody to know that at one point in the last week, I was considering streaming more baby steps. It was kicking around in my brain.
Those past two streams, like your baby steps stream, and the battery replacement stream, like I don't know why they just feel a lifetime ago. But people seem to say I did a good job last week.
Yeah, I mean, I checked in a couple of times, like while I was trying to see the moon bow, but it did not happen. So we went down to Cumberland Falls, which is just like in Kentucky, and at one point, like whenever there's a full moon, there's this big waterfall down there, and if the light hits it, the full moon hits it at a certain time in a certain way, it creates a rainbow at night. and they call it the moon bow. But I'm like actually kind of convinced that it doesn't actually exist. I think that it happened one time, and now they use it as dang. And I think that they use it as a way to just like bring in, like boost the local economy. Every yes, I'm a Moonbow non-believer. I think that it's not actually real. That poor cow is just like got lit on fire.
Yeah, that'll happen. I remember when Capcom first showed off gameplay of this scene. I remember Digital Foundry looking over it and, you know, DF Direct Weekly and I just remember Richard saying when the cow caught on fire, he's like, well, this is an extraordinary turn of events.
Makes you wonder if he's ever played it. Dang it.
Well, the cow doesn't catch on fire in the original.
How do I heal myself? I gotta.
I mean, this was before
gosh.
the game came out.
Is oh my god, he's gonna do it. He's gonna. Holy cow! I thought, is he gonna split him up the middle? Okay.
By the way, that like kind of bigger house that you almost went inside a few times.
Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Bigger. Well, you don't have to, but there is a shotgun in there.
Okay.
You can also barricade the door to hold them off for a little bit. Buy you some time.
Okay. How do I?
Yeah, I mean this is a tough opening. It really is.
How do I heal myself? Okay. Okay, so I do have.
Yeah, I mean you can just do it from here, or you can make it a quick select, but don't you kind of need a rifle to do that, Dingus Glurt, or is that the original version?
Okay, so how do I come in here and start? How do I set the herb to like a quick select?
Can you only do it with weapons? I mean, I don't think you need it on quick select. I don't think.
I wonder how many people I can kill in the town before they notice me.
I wonder. So I had a bit of a breakthrough with Sekiro last night. Finally.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of, instead of like, you know, trying to play the game the way that it seems to want you to play it, like, you know, one-on-one with your sword and blocking and countering and whatnot, which is like, countering is just really, really, really hard. I found if you kind of just like don't target enemies and just kind of like you can like kind of run circles around them and do a lot more like you know, kind of hit and run. A lot more kind of like hit and run sort of tactics. and that has helped. I have found a few other ways to like kind of cheese some things, you know, exploit the fact that enemies like won't fall off ledges. So if you get like just below them and they like keep trying to go for you, but you can like jump up, slash, and then avoid their attacks.
Holy cow.
Man, let me tell you, old ladies will mess you up in this game. But yeah, I kind of like hit a bunch of dead ends because I had like explored in many different directions and gotten into bosses that I was struggling with. And
oh jeez.
And I've, you know, between last night and today, I've made a lot of progress in that.
All right, so where's the big building I'm looking for?
Well, it's not huge, but it's, you know, it's got like a little fence in front of it, and the door is just open, inviting you inside. By the way, you can also quick turn, hold down and hit circle.
Oh, okay.
There was £5 from Engine UK, thank you. Saying, just tuned into my friendly, mild-mannered pals MLiG. Chainsaw! Bit of a step up from last week's soldering. Love you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Present for you.
Let's just do that. It's like, I got a present for you.
Oh, I actually don't know what triggers the end of this. Like,
That triggers the what?
the end of all this. Like, it's not like you have to kill every single villager. Like, I don't know if it's time-based. You keep running past it. It's like on the main street. It's on the main street. The door's open. It's got a fence around the front door. It's like the house that lady that you kill right at the beginning is in the backyard of. It's just hard to describe since I'm not seeing where you are in real time. It's like one of the houses surrounding the bonfire.
Okay.
Do you?
No.
I don't think you have to kill the chainsaw guy, but I'm not positive that you don't.
I keep on going the wrong way.
Just look at that old lady just pushing you.
It's not this one.
It's the one directly to the left of the clock tower.
Directly to the left of the clock tower. All right.
I mean, depending on which way you're facing the clock tower.
Yeah. Can I eat brown chicken eggs? I keep on hitting
Yes,
start.
they're good for you. They're good for you. Taylor Keating says, when I tried this, the old OG RE4 instincts meant I couldn't get past this part. It was intense for me too.
Directly to the left. Is it in here? Oh.
You keep running past.
I would think I was going to it.
Well, I think it's bingo time anyway.
Can I still get the...
Oh, sure. You can safely fully explore this area now.
I thought you meet like Louis Sarah during this part.
That takes a while. Not here.
Geez, like man, I just remember nothing, I guess.
I mean, you know bingo, right? This is bingo.
No, I don't remember.
Like,
I
you
mean,
never
it's,
hear
it's
people
important to
talk
remember
about-
that this was, like, when I played this, it's probably been over 20 years,
Yeah.
which is insane to think about.
And it just came out at the wrong time for you.
Yeah,
Like, where you were at with games at the time.
right.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Okay, so that's just like, oh, look up there as they get a title drop. Does it do that? I'm glad they just call it Resident Evil 4 and this, not 4 Resident Evil.
I mean, I don't think that's actually what it's
I
called.
I know, but it's just like So to the left, it's this thing.
Roost to Condor 1. I've identified a route to the lake. Look for a large windmill. There's a path.
Oh, wait, did you? Oh, okay. It was like where you were standing at the end of the
And be careful. Roost out.
cutscene. You can go up the clock tower, though. I mean,
In here?
yeah. Yes, you're heading into it.
And it's upstairs, I assume.
no. Yeah, but you should look around because, like I say, like
yeah.
resources are tighter in this than they are in the original version.
Oh yeah, you can barricade that. I remember this.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Well, on the bright side, you haven't wasted any shotgun shells yet.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I guess going in here triggers the chainsaw guy, or at least in the original, Taylor says. I don't know if he might come sooner. There might be some things on the roof as well if you want to take a peek out there. But there's stuff on the first floor that you may have not found.
Of that
Wait,
same building?
I think so. I think there might also be things on the roof, so you might want to check out
Can
there.
I climb up to the roof?
There's like back behind the stairs is some stuff, I think. Did you look there?
Oh.
Maybe you already looked there. I don't know.
Yeah, I did look behind the stairs.
Okay.
I got a couple of things behind the stairs.
Yeah, I'm not positive there's stuff on the roof, but there might be.
It's so interesting how designed this area is, and you really don't. You can miss most of it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it is a little overwhelming to explore this area. I mean, it's admittedly an overwhelming opener for the game.
Yeah.
Right.
But I assume that's like the point, right?
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, but it seemed like you guys had a pretty good time, like doing the soldering last week.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I didn't get a whole lot of games done, but I didn't like when I made that YouTube short. I wasn't recording when I did the stream, so like I decided like, okay, I'm going to like spend an hour like doing some more, and I'll record it.
Yeah.
And that's what I pulled the footage from for the YouTube short. So I did a bunch more, and then I put it away. And you know what I ended up doing was I made room to just keep the soldering station set up on a table in my studio room.
Yeah, because now that you know how to do it, and then if you just feel like
I'll just do it when I need. I'll because I realize like if I like put it away and then all that, it'll be like oh I gotta pull it out, and now I can just be like I want to change just this one game's battery, and I can just do it.
What does this mean?
You need Ashley.
Oh,
you need a partner.
Oh, do you come back to this area?
You can. I mean, it's just missable treasure inside is all it is.
Okay.
But you don't have to do.
Is that like why it's asking? So you can go inside the clock tower if you want to, but I don't have any key.
Well, that's not the clock tower. That's a church.
Oh, it's a church, yeah.
The clock tower is you can go in the clock tower. It's right there. I'm gonna be the console mod guy now. Nah. I mean, Firebrand X said in our Discord, I think it was last night, complimenting me on my technique. He said, I think you have the potential to be a modder. You won't because, you're busy with other stuff, but like you've got it.
I was told during my, one of my weekday streams that you opened up the Phantasy Star cartridge that I had done for you like years ago.
Yeah.
And apparently it was quote unquote good enough.
Oh, now I didn't say that.
Like I didn't close the hole. Apparently,
if I did, I was joking.
Yeah, I don't think the hole needs to be completely filled in. I just thought it was funny. Like, oh, it's good enough.
Well, the solder that is on the battery to begin with is like really thin anyway, right? So, like ultimately, we're doing a better job than the factory finish anyway, right?
Yeah.
But I had made notes of which ones you did. Like I've written on my backloggery for each game you did. Battery replace in 2019, so I know.
Yeah.
And I'll do the same with the ones that I did. I've kept a stack of them so that I don't forget to mark them. But next stream, changing a PS3 BIOS battery. I think I'll get Crystal Lee to do that for me. Have you got your system back yet?
No, I just arrived with her 2 days ago. 2 or 3 days. On Friday.
Did it take that long to get there, or did you not ship it until more recently?
I didn't ship it until more recently because I needed to wait to get my 3DS mod kit.
Oh,
because she's doing that as well for me.
Someone, I haven't gone back to look at it yet, but someone linked to something about someone making a 3DS dock.
Oh yeah,
for a capture kit. I didn't. I think it might just be Raspberry Pi in it, but I don't know if it's using like custom software or the same pre-existing software, or I want to look into that. I think you left an unsmashed barrel next to that save point.
All right, well, I'm gonna kill this lady first.
Oh, that lady got me. Or maybe not. There are a number of out of context quotes on the backloggery quote system regarding me killing old ladies.
Is there no gyro aiming in this?
Oh, there is? I mean, I thought you didn't like gyro aiming.
I mean, I like it for here and there, I guess.
It's good. I recommend it. It's unusable in Resident Evil 8, but they did good here. Maybe it's toward the bottom. Gyro is usually pretty low down the list. Is it on camera? It might be camera. Could be on our camera.
No.
Wait. Well, no. Turn it on and see if there's like a aiming only mode.
When aiming, camera acceleration when aiming. Well, I don't see. Camera will move.
Well, no. Go back to like where it said motion sensor camera mode. See if there's like a aiming only.
Right. There's just turning it on. It doesn't.
Well, does it? Well, why don't you check? Check if it's like always doing it or only when you aim.
Only when I'm aiming.
I mean, that's what you want, right?
Yeah, I need it to be. I need it to be less sensitive than that though.
Okay. Well, I think there were settings for it, weren't there? I thought. Or are there not? I mean, the when aiming that's probably messing up your stick. Maybe there's not a setting for it, but I thought it was good for me. So did you leave it on?
Yeah, I'll leave it on.
See if you can get used to it.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was too bad.
I mean, I don't use it that much, but I've like been playing using it to aim my Pokeball throws a bit more in like Pokemon Arceus.
Oh, okay.
So I can get into it, but I need it to be very subtle.
I mean, maybe you can learn to do good with it here.
Oh, that looks like a.
Oh, that's
emblem.
like there's side quests.
A blue request note.
Blue notes are side quests.
Oh. But yeah, I mean, so camping was pretty fun. You know, it's just it's just camping. You know.
Yeah, you stopped at a Buc-ee's.
Did stop at a Buc-ee's on the way down, and got this. I don't know if I showed you. I don't think I showed you this. I got a beaver nugget pillow.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's
How much
good for
was it?
like, you know, putting behind your head in this chair.
Yeah. There you go.
I know. I went camping with my family, and it's nice. You know, has some s'mores. You know, like the normal stuff you do with when you're camping with kids.
Oh, take a look at the well. Is there something you can do there? I feel like there's something you can do there.
It's just full of that.
Oh, I meant the other well.
It's full of gravy.
Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah, they.
Oh, dude, I can't. It only has gyro aiming. I can't use the actual stick to aim when I'm in that mode.
Oh, you know what? That might have been how it was.
Yeah.
And I think I just like got used to like, you know, letting go of L2 and then, you know, doing a big movement and then yeah. Now that you say that, yeah, it wasn't ideal, but it was good enough. It was a good enough implementation for me to prefer to use it than to not, you know? But yes, that does make sense now that you say that.
Okay. This cow is like coming after me now. Why? I have enough problems.
Oh, Stranger Moon's got some fighting words saying, can you guys search Nocturne 1999 game? All you Resident Evil and Silent Hill fans, Nocturne was better. Oh, wow. I've never heard of it. Was it like the PC gamers version? Let's see. Rare horror game. Nocturne, 1999.
This sounds familiar, but I have certainly never played it.
Yeah, it looks like it's only on Windows. 1999 action-adventure survival horror game set in the late 1920s and early 1930s, the Prohibition and Great Depression era. The player takes the part of the Stranger, an operative of a fictional American government secret organization known as Spook House.
Okay, so when the arrow appears over them is when you know you can melee them. That's kind of nice.
Yes, exactly. Nocturne is a survival horror video game. It features pre-rendered backgrounds superimposed with real-time 3D characters. The controls are fairly standard for the genre, but controls for moving and aiming are separate. In addition, a weapon must be drawn before it may be used. Therefore, if the stranger encounters an enemy, he must draw his weapon, aim, evade, and then fire with separate controls. Let's look at some screenshots. If I can find any.
Everything myself.
Not a lot of screenshots. Interesting. Never heard of this. Sounds like something John would already know, like everything
Yeah,
about.
I'm sure. Is there a lot of side quests in this? Or like
This
one
is why
per
Stranger
area?
Moon's name is Stranger. Say what?
Is there a lot of side quests in this?
I mean, not an overwhelming number. They just like things like those the emblems like become like a little side quest instead of an overarching thing, right? Like there'll be a few areas with the blue emblems, and it's just like, hey, get all the blue emblems in this area. But they're not like in every area of the game. Like I think it was in the original. I think. Oh, you can disarm those traps.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you walk up to the box where like the tripwire is connected, you can.
How about
There
that?
was an arrow. It popped up on screen.
Yeah. I assume that it was just for something
Of
else.
course, you could also lure an enemy past it if you're careful and use. I mean, risk reward.
So last night I watched the Weird Al biography, biopic,
or biopic or whatever.
Yeah. So, since you're like on my Apple Family plan or whatever, if you if you go into the Apple TV and you log into like Apple TV, the app, and you go to library, you can like watch any movies that I have. So
you own it. You didn't just rent it.
Yeah, it was $6 to buy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it's not streaming on anywhere else. It's just on because it was like released by Roku.
What?
Yeah, it's weird. So I don't think it's like streaming anywhere else. But I think that you will absolutely love it.
Oh, awesome! I was actually thinking about just the other day.
Yeah, it's it's totally ridiculous in like the best possible way.
Well, you know why I think I was thinking of it was because people. Well, I mean, I first heard it from you, and then I heard from a few other people saying that the new Naked Gun movie is actually pretty decent. So I watched that, and
you did? Did you just rent it?
Yeah, I just rented it. Mm-hmm. Well, no, I didn't rent it. I just did a month of Paramount Plus through Amazon.
Okay.
Because like there was enough stuff I wanted to watch on it anyway. Actually, I wanted
it tells you where the medallions are.
Huh?
It tells you right on the map where the medallions are.
Oh yeah, it's kind of ridiculous actually. I also before watching it, I wanted to rewatch the original Naked Gun movies.
You watched all the original, all three
I
originals?
watched this past week. I watched all the originals and the new one.
I mean, I'm pretty convinced like that the first one is amazing, and I feel like they get too slapsticky.
See, you know, you've said that several times, and having rewatched them, I think they're actually of a pretty even quality, to be honest.
Really?
And I think
maybe I just misremember.
the first one might be more slapsticky than you remember it, because
No, I mean, I watched the first one like fairly recently, and I don't feel like it's.
See, I was actually a bit. I mean, there's a reason it's been so long since I've watched them, because I was kind of afraid to revisit them, right? I didn't like them as much as I did in my memory. But on the flip side, I think Airplane, like I rewatched Airplane like a year or two ago, and it held up way better than I thought.
Yeah, I watched that recently too.
Like Airplane, you know what? I think the difference, but now that I've seen it, and you know, you and I watched like the first 2 or 3 episodes of Police Squad at your house earlier this year, right?
Right.
Yes, hey, look, it's Enrico Palazzo. That is one of the best parts, for sure. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's great, but the thing that kind of takes me out of it, that I didn't remember it being this way, is that other characters are like kind of reacting as in like, wow, this thing Frank is doing is really stupid. You know, they're like acknowledge. I feel like in that bit of Police Squad that we watched, like people just accept that these goofy things happen, and it just rolls off their back and they don't think about it.
Yeah. What am I doing here, by the way? What am I looking for? I guess I need the cog, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if this is something that you would do later, or if you might need this to go through the gate now. I don't remember what this is. I guess you gotta find the cog. What? Did you? Oh, you know what? I think you need to try to. Have you tried to go through that gate? You didn't find like a big guy in this area, did you?
No.
Could it be this? Oh, the flagon. I think it might be dropped but you're going to find a larger enemy in this area, and he might be the one that drops it. But you're finding new stuff.
Here it is. I found it.
Anyway, like I thought that. See, I now I really want to watch the rest of Police Squad, because I feel like Police Squad's tone was more similar. Oh yeah, here's this Oxhead guy. This is not in the original.
All right. 5 shotgun shells to the face.
That cow just casually walking by in the background.
Just hanging out, like, oh, hey guys, what's going on in here?
Oh, by the way, that reminds me, there was a $5 super chat from EB Chill 2.
Oh, thank you.
My one and only close PSN friend, saying, Coury shows good character not shooting that cow.
You know, I do my best.
But anyway, like, you know what I mean? Like, characters that, like, they do a lot of, like, you know, like, surprise faces, or, like, Frank's, you know,
well, I thought that, like, they're acknowledging that he's doing something stupid, but they're just, like, they never think, like, they never act like, what are you doing?
Yeah, but then you have people like there's, like, the mayor, and like the police chief, or not the one in the second, or like the head of Police Squad in the second one, the lady, like they like really hate him, you know?
Yeah.
And they're, because he just is just doing stupid stuff, and like I kind of don't like that. I feel like this stuff should just be like something that doesn't really faze people in this world, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's how Airplane is. And what I remember of us watching Police Squad, the first bit of Police Squad, earlier this year. That's my memory of how that was, where like no one's like, what's going on with this weird stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And I thought there was just too much where like people were like the illusion of this world like is falling apart because of they're not. I don't know. Anyway, they were fine, but I honestly think the first three are of relatively even quality.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I mean, I've seen
opinion.
the first one like many times, but I did not feel like a need to rewatch the second and third one, especially the third one after the
well,
fact.
you know what's crazy is the whole like going to the bathroom with the lavalier mic on gag. Like I was so sure that was from the third movie, but it was in the first. Which I guess makes sense because I am sure as a videographer, you have run into people say like, "Oh, better turn this off before going to the bathroom, or else it'll be like Naked Gun."
And to me, like the idea of like peeing with the microphone on is like not even that funny. It's the fact that he's like is almost done, and then he just starts going full stream again. That's the funny part for me. Not the fact that that's what's happening, but the fact that he's like, oh, and then he like just starts going again.
Yeah, like the lady is like waiting for it to like taper off, and then she starts talking, and then it's just. But,
oh geez.
Yeah, surely you have had to put a microphone on someone at some point in your life.
And everyone loves to say that, right?
But you've had that happen to you, right? Like you're getting ready to put a lavalier mic on someone.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure every videographer has had that referenced at some point in their career.
Yeah.
Like multiple times. And it's funny, but like they think they're the first one to say that to you.
Yeah, and like literally everybody is.
Definitely not. But now that I see that gag was like, for some reason in my head, I was just so sure that was, I think you may be able to disarm the bear traps as well if you like crouch next to them. Okay.
Well, at least I saw it that time.
They got me so many times in this.
Oh, I like that it has an auto sort. That's that's super convenient.
That's a game changer. It's a game changer.
So is the new one pretty good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Like I wasn't like blown away by it, but it's pretty good. Like I honestly can't tell if Liam Neeson is just doing his normal voice and they're just rolling with it, or if he's like trying to do an American accent. Like it's hard for me to tell, honestly. Like, is that his best American accent, or are they just like, you know what, like, he's obviously way older than Frank Jr. would actually be, so we're like, he's got an Irish accent, who cares?
Yeah, I mean, he's like, certainly not even, he's like the same age as Leslie Nielsen was like in the first movie or something, like, or like probably he's probably older actually.
Oh, he's probably older. I'm pretty sure he's older,
actually.
Yeah.
But I do think that the Police Squad is probably better than all of them combined.
Yeah.
Just because, to the extent in which it like plays it so straight.
Did you see that guy twitching? You saw that guy twitching on the ground, and he had a prompt over him. You could have used you could have used your knife to stop them from getting back up if you used the prompt.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta pay attention to that because they'll get back up and you'll wish you had stopped them. Oh yeah, the chili dog scene was pretty funny.
In the new one?
Yeah. I mean, it is funny because like I've never seen Leslie Nielsen act that way before.
Or you mean?
You know? I mean, just be like so like
Liam Neeson, like their names are almost the same.
Well,
Like,
I mean, that's probably a big part of the reason they chose him. Is just even though like they don't make that joke in the movie, but like it feels like it's part of the overall gag. You know what was funny? You know, I rewatched a bunch of like kind of the more like mid-era, the middle like X-Men movies recently because
you mean like
I've
Days
been
of Future Past and
yeah, like the prequel, rewatching the prequels and stuff like that because there were a lot of things because I've been watching the original X-Men cartoon,
right,
and you know, there were a lot of things where I'm like, oh yeah, that wasn't one of those prequels, wasn't it? And I just didn't remember them very well. And and obviously this movie isn't really connected to anything, but I rewatched X-Men Origins Wolverine, which I think is actually pretty decent. Like I think it's a lot better than its reputation.
Well, a big part of that is like what they do to Deadpool. Like it's just stupid.
Well, yeah, Deadpool is weird in that, but overall, I think it's a pretty decent movie.
You know that I have the X-Men Origins Wolverine game, and it's actually like really good.
Oh, you know, I heard you know, I think Richard said that on a DF Direct recently. He brought it up. He's like, you know, that's actually a really good game.
Yeah, and it's like super violent too.
Oh, I think he brought it up because they were talking about the new Wolverine game.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's like, he was like, you know, that game's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. What do you have it for?
PS3.
I assume there's also a 360 version.
Yeah, I don't think it's like backwards compatible or anything though.
Mm.
Okay, so my knife is like that. So can I just like equip this other knife? I have a kitchen knife.
Sure, you can equip it.
So can the combat knife get?
It's got the little dot on it, so you've got see the little white dot that indicates that it's equipped.
Yeah. I mean, but what I'm saying is that the combat knife is there like a big difference in like usability and like reach and stuff?
I don't know, but
you can't really tell.
You're going to have to use kitchen knives at some point.
It's just the way it is. There's no.
It's just the way it is.
No getting
you're
around
have
now.
But you know what? They also take up less storage space, so
yeah,
you know, you may as well just use the big knife and take up. You know, when it's gone, you've freed up inventory space. By the way, there were it's a notification that Jamook has been a member for 4 months, and that Matthew McFetters is a new member.
Nice. Thank you. See, I don't remember meeting Louis Serra this way. I thought you met him. He just like shows up and saves you in the house or something.
Did you open up a cabinet that he fell out of?
A cabinet.
Like he's in like a wardrobe.
Cool decision.
And he falls out of it. Was he just like laying there?
I didn't see him at all. I didn't see that happen at all.
Oh, and new member Ryan Tate. Thank you.
Cool.
People should also follow us over on Twitch.
Yes.
We've been doing streams quite regularly there.
Yeah, I think that I need to put something like a...
Official round.
Oh, hang on. I gotta wait for this.
You will receive our most sacred body.
I don't know why it's coming out of my controller.
It begins now.
See, I didn't think he got injected with the virus this early in the game.
Yep. It's like a whole game thing.
Hey, stop it. Yankee. Hey.
This is... like, I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, this is...
I thought you met him, like, in the house. In a house. Like, am I misremembering something?
Well,
Or does he show up later on?
You were in a house. This one's kind of more of in a dirty basement, but it was basically the same house. But you didn't go into a basement in the original. But this is all pretty similar to how they meet in the original, ultimately. Going forward, though, there are quite a number of differences of when Lewis appears and some of the different things you do with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do mix that. They actually mix that up quite a lot, but this is relatively similar.
I think I pop his head right off. But I was thinking about making like a post or something like that on the channel, like not a video, but like how you can do like the community posts about how much we've been streaming on Twitch. It's like been nearly every weekday thing. Although I did see that you like streamed a little bit today.
Yeah, I snuck in an afternoon stream today. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this week isn't the week to make that post because I'm not going to be able to stream hardly at all this week. I'll probably stream tomorrow, but I kind of don't think I'm going to be able to any other day. But it'll be business as usual the following week.
Great. That's good news.
I heard it from this guy I met. It said his name is Sarah. There's something fishy about him. I need you to run a background check.
Wilco Condor 1. I'll see what I can find. In the meantime, make your way to that church.
Right. I'm probably due for confession anyway. Condor 1, out.
He just tries to keep the mood light.
Yeah, well, they couldn't exactly match how B-movie cheesy Leon was in the original
but I
version.
think that
they're in the same spirit, you know. So
yeah,
I appreciated the effort. They got a lot closer with the tone of Leon than I ever thought they could, to be honest.
Oh, I can like aim also when I use the knife, so I can do like quick jabs instead of just like these wild swings.
Mm-hmm.
Although it probably doesn't matter, right?
Right. Ooh, super chat from Dad1153 again. Thank you. Saying favorite Resident Evil game port. Resident Evil 2 N64 and Resident Evil DS. Both versions that I should play through sometime. I have them. I do like collecting like different versions of Resident Evil games just because I think it's just fun how many exist. And they're often quite cheap to get the different versions and stuff.
Yes, I think that the Resident Evil 2 N64 is probably the most interesting.
Yeah, and it was a big deal. It was a big deal.
Yeah,
to get that.
And it's just kind of neat that they were able to. Oh, parry. There's parrying, huh?
Oh, it's pretty difficult. I think. People kept
I don't know. It feels a lot like just having to use the L trigger, L button, or L1. You know, it feels a lot like whatchamacallit, Stellar Blade, which is
it's what I'm dealing with in Sekiro right now. I find it to be quite challenging there. Mostly though, here it's not that it was so much challenging, but it's just I always forgot. And people in the stream chat kept telling me like try, you're not parrying.
Yeah, I mean, you saw I just did it twice there, you know, like
Resident Evil game port. I mean, I like the GameCube versions of 2 and 3 a lot. Those were the first ones I owned. And I think those are really good versions. I think, you know, even like really like hardcore like speedrunners and stuff like consider those really good, especially if you use Swiss to force 480p on them. Those are really nice.
I mean, I've never really played any of the other ports, like all the way through at least. I just didn't really feel a need to. So
yeah, I guess I'm kind of the same way. Like some, you know, you mentioned the more interesting ones there, like RE2 and DS, and yeah, it's kind of the same situation for me. It's like, oh, I guess like it just wasn't a high priority because it is a port, you know. But the less like dramatic ports, like GameCube, like that just happened to be the system I played it on, you know.
Yeah.
I do want to play the DS version though, because that is quite interesting. I think I come
on!
up.
They put a bear trap right in front of it so that you're like definitely.
Yeah.
I'll be taking these back.
Those bear traps are so mean.
Yeah, it's funny though that you know that you they specifically know you're going to be going for it, right?
I actually saw that bear trap earlier, but I didn't realize it was like where you were going to have to go through. Oh, back to Wolverine and the Naked Gun though. The villain in the new Naked Gun is the guy that plays Stryker in X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Brian Cox. No. Brian Cox is in the I guess in X-Men X2 in the second one.
Correct. It's a different guy.
Oh yeah, the guy he looks like he kind of looks like Sean William Scott from the American Pie movies, but he's not. He's kind of like he has this like really like interesting like furrowed brow to him.
Yeah. But he was pretty good, and you know the trailer comment, you know the trailer for Naked Gun like had them like looking at their like you know father's pictures on the wall, right? And then you know, the guy that was like OJ's character's son, like is like no, and that guy was like not a character really in the movie, like. He was just there for that one gag. I thought he was like, you know, going to be like the trio, but it was mostly just, you know, Liam Neeson and then, you know, the other guy's son.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta say though, like OJ was pretty funny in revisiting the original movies.
He's totally funny in those.
He did a great, I think apart from Liam Neeson, like he actually like got it the best, like in terms of just like playing it straight and you know just rolling with it. Like I mean
it's,
you know,
it's amazing.
The whole scene the scene at the beginning of the first movie is like incredible.
It's so good when he's just like and
he gets on like the
paint and he's like, oh no,
like, oh no. he is very funny in those movies.
Yeah, I mean exactly. I mean like for everything that came after and stuff, you know, like it's just funny, like how good he is in them. And I mean, in that first movie, he only has that opening scene, and he's like in a hospital bed for like the rest of the movie.
Right. But they still like he still gets to play a little bit in the hospital because, like, you know, the bed is like, you know, scrunching up and stuff. You know, he has more. He gets to flex his acting a little more in that first movie than you think, but he's hilarious in those. Honestly, he was one of the best parts in my rewatch. I have to admit, whether I should or shouldn't, I thought he was very funny.
I think it's totally logical to to admit that he's pretty good in that. Like, I thought I got a thing that I can build. I thought I could craft like a really elaborate jewel thing.
Oh, you do that. You do that on a different menu. I think it's the key items menu. It's weird.
Oh, okay. The treasures.
Yeah, it's a little weird. And so I think something that's different in this is that, like, I think like the jewels that you got in the original, if I remember correctly, are just like, they are good for a specific thing. And in this, you get just different colors of jewels of different shapes. And you get different selling multipliers. You can bring up, I think when you're on the treasure combination screen, you can click a button to bring up the like multipliers, and it'll show you how much extra value you get for certain combinations. So for instance, if you do all the same color, it might be a certain value. If you do different colors, it might be another value. So you can get more money if you're patient and wait for the right colors.
Like, I just bought that one and now I can sell that. I just combined them into this thing, so I can sell this thing for 15,000.
But okay, so that movie is on your Apple account, so I can find movies.
Yeah,
that's something I should check more often to see what you got on there.
Yeah, there's a couple of different things that were not redeemable on Voodoo. That's like on there. All right, so I mean, I want this laser sight, and I am annoyed that I didn't.
Because I could have swore that you had on Fandango. You had the Naked Gun movies, and I was really surprised.
No, I'm pretty.
That they weren't.
I think I might have the first one, and that's it.
Yeah. No, I don't think you even have that on there. I could have swore you did though, but I couldn't find it.
Oh, I can upgrade my case. It's silly because I'm sitting here like examining these items, and that's something that Pokemon has done to me now. And I'm like, oh, I gotta look at each one of these that I've caught, and I gotta find which one's the best. And I like spend all this time in these menus, like looking at stuff, like comparing them.
I mean, that's gameplay. That's good.
Yeah.
So I've already beaten 2 indie games on my indie afternoon stream. I've beaten Berserk Boy, and I've beaten Carrion, and now I've started another Crusade, which I actually like popped in after beating Carrion just because I was like, okay, I want to try this. I think it's going to be kind of bad. Probably not very good, and like I'm like actually enjoying it, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to continue it. And that's exactly what I wanted to do with this stream, was like games I'm kind of unsure about, like if it grabs me, like I'll just keep playing it until I've done it. I'll just stick with it, you know. It's definitely got some technical issues, but I think like the core game design is really good. and I kind of appreciate this, like Mario RPG, except with like knights and wizards. Like that's kind of neat. I think it's like it's got like the the more typical RPG tropes, but in a Mario RPG format, which I think is kind of neat. And like the game balance seems like it's a good challenge in comparison to Mario RPG, but kind of feels tuned just right in terms of the difficulty. Like it's definitely like not the most impressive game. It's got the Unity 50 hertz issue, but I have to admit, it's kind of charmed me. I'm talking about Another Crusade. It's a indie game that is inspired by Mario RPG.
So does the melee definitely kill them every time?
Well, no. Oh, no, definitely not.
Okay.
But if there is there can be a final melee hit, like if they're like starting to writhe and they're going like their head's going pop.
Right. Yeah.
Like that melee hit will stop it.
Okay. I'm definitely liking Pokemon Legends Arceus though. It's a lot different than the mainline games, and I like that.
Yeah.
I feel like the mainline games, at least playing Violet, I appreciated how streamlined a lot of stuff was that is not streamlined in Arceus. But everyone's like, oh, so are you gonna get ZA now? And I like, well, maybe.
Like, are you gonna play it right away?
I mean, if I finished Arceus like before that came out, I think it would be really fun to like play a
3 back to back.
Well, no, not just that, but the fact that I'd be discovering a lot of this stuff along with like everybody else.
Right.
Oh, geez. I didn't realize that I could fall down there and die. And blew up the bridge with me on it.
Whoops. Yeah, I don't know if I knew that either. Yeah, I mean, you're becoming a Pokemon streamer,
which is kind of like completely silly.
Whoever would have thought? Like, if 2 years ago you said, you're going to be a bit of a Pokemon streamer, you'd be like, no. Yeah, you're going to be playing Pokemon on stream every day.
Yeah, it's like that's all I'm going to do
every day. This battle is very much in the original.
Get away from me. Come on. Get off me. What the heck?
Oh well.
I know.
Her head popped. She's one of those. By the way, if you combine a yellow, a red, and a green, it'll extend your health and do a full heal.
Oh, extend my health permanently?
Yeah, I mean, that's what yellow does, but I'm just saying, like, if you had, like, really low health, like, it would be, like, very efficient to have a yellow, a red, and a green, because you'll get the full recovery plus the extra health. Like, it'll be topped off. But yeah, yellow extends your health. Luckily, poison is not a thing in this one. So there's no blue herbs. Or wait, are there? They didn't do something like add blue herbs in this, did they? Now I'm second guessing myself. There's not in the GameCube version. I know that. I don't think they did that. I don't think there's poison in this. I think there's poison in like Resident Evil 3. I'm positive they put poison in Resident Evil 3 remake. I can't remember if it was in the original Resident Evil 3. Poison is like pretty inconsistent in Resident Evil. Like sometimes you have it and sometimes you don't.
Somebody's throwing. Oh, there you are. Gee, get off me.
If you actually like hit that while it's in their hand, it'll blow up immediately.
That's what I was trying to do. I was just trying to get them to drop it at least. Okay, so what is it? A yellow. I need a red though, right? You need to have all three.
Right, you cannot use a yellow by itself.
Right.
And you can't use a yellow and a green or a yellow and a red by themselves. Like there always has to be a green.
It says single green herb increases your maximum health. So I can use this one. Yes, that's okay.
Right. Yeah. There's no downside if you just want to go ahead and use it. I'm just saying, like, if you were in the state you are in now and used a, well, actually, you didn't really need the. I guess you didn't need the red actually, since your health isn't that high right now anyway. So I guess that doesn't really matter. That would have been a waste of a red. Now that I realize that. You know, it's funny how iconic his jacket is, and like how early,
like the first,
how
like,
early you lose it.
Yeah. Oh, I have first aid sprays too. Oh, there's another yellow herb.
Yeah. I had more than enough yellow herbs by the end of the game, luckily. And I'm pretty sure you can extend Ashley's health as well.
Oh.
Or now I'm second guessing myself though. Is that just in the original or is that only in this? I'm drawing a blank now, actually. I could be mixed up there, but I kind of think you can extend Ashley's health.
Somebody's throwing something at me. I don't know where she is. I can hear her screaming.
Mr. Do says, if Coury has enough herbs, maybe he'll see the moonbow.
Maybe. just enough, right? Where is she? Oh, there you are. I hear somebody else like yelling, like talking.
You notice that if you like kind of like don't move your aim for a bit, like the cursor like slowly tightens up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that just means it's more accurate or if it's like higher crit chance or what.
Oh, I found a small key.
Yeah, those can be used on like a variety of things. Like it's like a one-time use key that, you know, will unlock just a generic locked drawer that might have an item in it or something like that.
Okay. Oh, hey, buddy.
Buddy.
Dang it.
Well, look how he's like kind of holding. You're kind of holding the gun like sideways.
Yeah, I like that.
Where did this other guy come from? I think I saw another guy. Oh, he's going to pop. He's going to pop. You run over enemy drops somewhat often.
I wish there was a way to just automatically pick up things. But yeah, I'm definitely enjoying playing some Pokemon. I think that it's fun because of the way that the chat can, like, you know, give me information.
Yeah, they get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't picked any like super fan favorite games for my stream yet, you know? So
Yeah.
like people aren't like getting into like, oh, you know, you could do this and stuff.
Well, I mean, I think I said it before, but I think that people enjoy seeing me like just playing it and enjoying the game without any of the baggage that comes with being a fan of the series these days.
Oh, that guy you sneak up on, like, not have any clue any of that was coming, you know?
Yeah, blast through the door or through the window.
And everything that happened outside.
Oh, that's where I need to put it. No, I got it out of there. I think I need to go back, don't I?
Right. You need one or two emblems to open the gate out of this area. Like the far end of this whole thing.
Yeah, I don't. How do I get back up there?
Oh, you don't?
Is that where I came in though?
That's where you came in. You need to get to like the other side of the canyon, and there's like there's like a door that needs the emblems.
I thought there was a door that needed an emblem earlier.
Well, yes. I mean, there's a few doors that need emblems, but you need them specifically to get out of this room. And there's a few optional things that they added as well that are kind of like emblem-y things too.
Can I shoot this ladder and will it come down? It doesn't look like it.
Is that how it works? I don't, maybe not.
Because I can't climb up here.
Did you kind of go up the like the side path on alongside the rock wall?
There it is now. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, the state of media shelving is really dire these days.
Oh, really?
No one is. Oh yeah, no one is making
it.
No one's making quality. Like the only I remember when you said in your tour video like, oh, everyone always asks me what these shelves are. They're just like these things from Atlantic. They're kind of pieces of crap, right? I remember thinking like, oh, they're not that bad. But, that was just like me judging from afar, right? And then I was like looking for something to kind of put more of my movies on. And like I was really coming up short. It's tough. And all there are not a lot of options outside of those Atlantic cases, and when I put it together, I'm like, oh, Coury's right. It kind of is a piece of crap. I was
yeah. It feels like it's certainly not going to last forever. I mean, it probably could if it doesn't ever have to be moved. I mean, I've moved mine a lot. Like like a lot of those, I moved them here from the old house.
Yeah, so it's and yeah, I mean, IKEA makes nothing this media depth anymore.
Yeah.
Like you can get good bookshelves out. I mean, just get you some IKEA Billy bookshelves. Those are good. But Like, if you don't like games being like deep in the shelf, or for the shelf to extend further from the wall than it needs to when all you're putting on is video games, and it doesn't need to be that deep, like, it's kind of annoying. I like media depth shelves, you know?
Yeah.
And they just aren't really made anymore. Very few people make them, and what's out there is not very good. So I think Mr. Do is right. Best to just do it yourself these days if you can.
Yeah, or get something like, you know, if you want to get real expensive, you could do like wall control.
Yeah.
But that's like, would take forever to do. All right.
So did you not need those emblems to get out of it? Oh, there, I see. Kind of elaborate.
Yeah. Makes zero sense, right?
Game Dave definitely, I think, increased the profile of wall control.
Yeah.
That's where.
But he also got all that stuff for free from them for doing that video.
The starter stuff, but he ultimately did have to buy more. So yeah. I mean, he said he wouldn't have done it like from the beginning if he couldn't have like gotten that stuff.
I have no more eggs left.
Oh no.
Oh, I didn't realize I had crafting supplies and could make ammo.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's something that I mean that was originally introduced in Resident Evil 3, the original version, but then wasn't really much of a thing for a while, and they kind of brought it back for Resident Evil 7, and it's kind of stuck. It's in 8, it's in 2 and 3 remake, and I think it's actually really, you know, I'm not too into crafting, but this is like just
it's so basic,
surface level enough.
Yeah.
Huh? It's so
just,
basic,
yeah.
so easy to do, and it's really just a binary choice. Do I use my resources for more ammo? Do I use my resources for more health? Do I want more bullets for my shotgun, or do I want fewer or more bullets for my handgun, or fewer bullets for my shotgun? So I think it's very simple, straightforward gameplay choices, I think, right? And I think it adds a lot. You're doing better at avoiding the bear traps than I was. They were getting me all the time. Yeah, I do agree with that. Resident Evil 4 is one of the great Wii Remote success stories. Of course, yeah, I saw people talking about this before the stream started. You know, the argument a lot of people make is that it makes the game too easy. But that still lends credence to the success story angle, because yeah, it works so well.
Oh geez, get off of me. Okay, well, he does go up like he was gonna cut him in half, but you don't actually see him split.
You don't quite separate, I guess.
Yeah, he doesn't split.
What was I gonna say? By the way, this just I randomly remembered this. You should know this because of Resident Evil 5, which you've played more of. But do you recall that, you know, when plagas pop and they've got all the stuff out of their head, you do know that plagas will die with one flash grenade, right?
I do recall that, and I don't think that I knew that when I was playing those games.
I didn't know that for a couple of years for Resident Evil 4. I played it quite a few times, having no idea about that.
He's like, oh. Yum. You got a stew brewing in there.
Yep, Leon sure does have that shiny hair. But it looks better with the hair strands off. Like the lighting looks very wrong if the hair strands are on, and it's not worth the performance cost. But I do think the ray tracing's worth it.
There's the bear traps.
Oh,
come on! Oh, come on! Those bear traps.
I know, Sandy. It's kind of comical. It's kind of comical. Is funny.
Shoot the crows like a crow.
Like a crow. The reason I thought of the flash grenade thing, flash grenades will also like instantly kill crows. Which is like, yeah, it's not really necessary, but it's funny that it's a thing.
I just wasted that ammo, and now I hear the guy start up his chainsaw. But you know how I said that I didn't think that I'd play baby steps like outside of the stream.
Yeah, but then you got into it.
Oh yeah, I mean I started. Come on, buddy. I want to see you do that. Let me see you do it.
Hey there, ZBG. Thanks for watching, and glad you finally caught a stream. Discovered us around the same time as GameSack. Yeah, GameSack kind of got going a little, like a couple of years before we did?
Their first episode came out the day that the DS or the 3DS came out.
Yeah, which was like 2011.
Come on,
maybe, or was it like 2010?
I feel like this is really hard.
It is. It's not.
I might end up putting it on assisted mode eventually.
Oh, but do you know what that does? Let's see. What does it do?
It's just an easier game, I think. But we'll see. Let's see. Accessibility.
I mean, you should give it some time. You should give it some time. You might adapt a little bit better when you continue it off stream, you know?
Yeah.
Frank Borst says, just finished a Coury co-op, the Coury co-op session. The Bears as a running joke is so funny. Did you enjoy a couple of years back with Drum and Lynn? Yes. Drummond and well, no,
oh yeah.
I remember if Lynn set that one out. Lynn may have set that one out. I can't remember. I think it was just me and Drum. But yeah, enjoyed that a lot. The Bear. What do you remember? What you played that more recently? I don't remember the Bears being a running joke. What? The
Bears.
Something about Bears being a running joke and the Coury. I'm not recalling that.
How do I use? I'm gonna use a grenade.
Wait, the peanut butter pops is until dawn, not the Coury, right?
Oh, I got an emerald from him.
It's worth killing them.
Wish I'd saved my ammo and just used the grenades on him though the whole time.
Won't open.
Oh, I mean, MLiG was started, it was both of us. I mean, I was the one that edited the first video, which was the DuckTales remastered video. That wasn't our voice.
Is that October 1st as those came out?
Yeah.
That came out? Yeah.
We didn't really know what we were going to be doing in terms of on-camera presence or voiceover and stuff at first.
Yeah, we didn't have any anticipation of... Dude.
Yeah. And then I think I did like my first on-camera stuff like April the next year. I think it was around then, if I remember correctly. And then you did your first a little before then. But that first year, though, if there's like Coury's Christmas Memories. Well, there's another one that's Try's Christmas Memories.
Yeah, and they came out like a day apart or something like that.
Yeah, it was December of that first year. So I mean, I was that's I guess my first voiceover video. Because before then we were mostly doing like we were mostly kind of doing like, and then we did some reviews. Like that first year, I think included that like Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus review.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's always been us. There was no like Coury started and then Try joined. It's always been us. There was a $5 super chat from Mega X6. Thank you. Saying good evening. I hope everyone has a good week. Coury, I've been enjoying the Pokemon streams.
Yeah. Oh. Are you under a different name on there? Obviously, you would.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder, like,
I always get mixed up.
Are these the familiar names, or is it? Because I haven't seen Mega X6 in the afternoon streams. I don't know if they use the same name. No, T-Sol. We got to know each other, well after college. In the earlier backloggery years.
Yeah.
So, online friends first. Mega X6's Twitch name is Led Zeppo 32, but doesn't chat often on Twitch.
Oh, okay. It's funny because since I've been on Twitch more now, I've been kind of like watching other people's streams more often just to kind of see what they do.
Yeah.
Just to, I don't know. I've been just spending more time on there than I used to.
Yeah, and you can see how like people do like probably have like point redemptions and
yeah, which is all things that like I got to figure out how to do.
Yeah, we got to
do some like emotes and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
we got to do emotes.
And
we got to do emotes for the subscribers because that's always.
And I mean, like I said to you before, I wonder if that's worth like, asking around if people can help us out with it to like make it a little bit more elaborate. And for the morning streams that I do, it's just like it's hard to say if that'll even matter because like there's hang on. Crop, pig, swineherd, and babe. So swineherd, pig, and babe. I don't know what a swineherd is. Are they all the same thing?
I don't know.
I just want to see. I want to do this one lock.
The swineherd must be the shepherd for the swine, I guess. you know, like the human that takes care of the swine. Enchilada was asking, am I the oldest friend in which we still keep in contact, or were there others? Yeah, I met Enchilada when I was 10. I don't have any contact with anyone from like when I lived in Tennessee. I did have a little back and forth with a friend from when I lived in Ohio, which was like roughly age 7 to 10. He actually found the YouTube channel, was like, I think I know that guy. And he sent a letter to my P.O. box with his email address attached. And we had some back and forth, but haven't that was like 2 or 3 years ago. Haven't heard back since. But yeah, that was really surprising. But yeah, for the most part, yeah, you're the oldest friend that I still, get to see around and stream chats often, and Final Fantasy 14 and the like, Discord, etc.
Ooh, look at that marble, that crystal marble. Look at the reflection on it.
So polished.
Where'd this guy come from?
I mean, it's a good question.
What was I saying before that? Sorry, I was just... just like putting a word out and see if we could get help to like make some of the emotes and stuff. But I it's hard to say if it's even worth it for like like a 9 o'clock stream, because I feel like nobody's watching Twitch at 9 in the morning.
I don't know.
I mean, some people are, but I think that's like a hard time to like expand the audience.
Maybe. I mean, I don't think
Not
that many people are
matters.
watching.
Like, it doesn't
not
matter.
that many people are watching my streams.
Right. Yeah.
Although it's hard to tell. I don't know. Like I think more people are watching that Pokemon stuff than you think. But I mean, I think we can make emotes ourselves. Like I can make one out of that like try approved icon.
Right.
We can make like Sandy and Nelly emotes. There's a not very good Sandy emote on Backloggery that was just me taking Interceptor's sprite from Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah.
And just like making it Sandy colors. I'm not too proud of it. It could be better. I thought of that because I mean, Interceptor,
Yeah.
Interceptor. Why not? Yeah, I think we can do, and you can have some animated ones too. So we could have we could have your Nelly look,
Right. Yeah. And it's just, it'll be small, but it's fine.
Yeah. Well, and people, one of the point redemptions people can do is make an emote big.
Oh.
So you could do a big version. You could actually see the full quality of the Nelly look. Yeah, we can just like adapt some of your like one of the ones of you wearing the Veacher glasses.
Yeah.
Like we got like Scott Snyder just posted right there.
Yeah.
Can you believe how much mileage we got out of that Veacher glasses video?
So that's the best thing that came out of it, probably.
This is the only good thing that came out of it, honestly. I mean, the video itself is good, but
it's just funny. Like, it's funny thinking back on it where they were like, please take the video down.
Oh, yeah. It's like, no. No.
What am I
They
looking
did
for?
not understand how reviews work.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There I can. What is going? What is?
Oh, right. It's not as hard as you think it's going to be at first.
Am I trying to make it so it's like along the crack center or whatever is inside there?
Yeah. You see that there's L1,
Oh, I can
R1.
rotate it. Okay.
Dippin' Dots puzzle.
It does look like Dippin' Dots. I never read stuff like that, like the documentation and stuff, or like the things you might find. I
mean, I do in Resident Evil because I like the lore. But I can understand it for something you were less invested in. It's the big cheese.
Ada, wait.
There was a guy at that event that I shot for your day job work on Wednesday. There was a guy that was wearing a hat that's not too different from what Mendez here wears. He looked like he could have been in Dark Souls or something. Or not Dark Souls, Bloodborne.
I always say in Resident Evil 2, the original Resident Evil 2, it always felt like he's always like, Ada, wait!
I've got that intel you requested.
Or she's like runs off every time.
Seems he used to be a researcher for Umbrella.
Umbrella? You should have left him in that bag to rot.
I'm sending you the details. Take a look, but Baby Eagle is your priority.
Copy that. Making my way to the church. Condor 1, out.
On comms.
The original was not split up into like chapters like this, though, was it?
I
It
think
never
so.
specifically said chapters. I'm just kind of sick of like that kind of stuff. Like everything has got to be like chapters, and I wish that they'd stop doing chapters.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like for RPGs, I think it's fine for action games though.
Yeah.
But for RPGs, I kind of feel like it like calls too much attention to like where the pacing of the plot and like
Yes, exactly.
it like almost like spoils the surprise that like, oh, something's gonna happen
Yeah.
by like dividing it that way. I'm the original. I think I don't know. I'm pretty sure they had chapter numbers. It definitely had like end of chapter screens. I mean, very similar to Resident Evil 5 has that as well. You know what I was actually thinking about. You mentioned the other day that maybe sometime we should do some like nighttime streams during the week.
Yeah, just to draw more people into
draw more awareness to our Twitch channel.
Yeah.
And you know what I was thinking? Years and years and years ago, we were like, oh, we're going to like co-op through the PS4 version of Resident Evil 5, and we played like one night and never did it again. Like we should, like I feel like we could do our first. Now this is different timing. You free the dog like right, like at the beginning of the game,
right?
Yeah, much earlier in the original. I was worried there was not going to be that dog. but there is that dog. But anyway, I don't know, like maybe sometime in the next few weeks, like we could like play 2 hours of Resident Evil 5 a night.
Yeah.
Until we beat it.
Yeah.
The PS4
I mean, that'd be a
version,
good time
you know?
for me to like just, I could continue this game on there at night too until I'm finished.
You could do that, but you were talking about doing like us being together.
Yes, exactly.
For the nighttime streams,
right?
But I guess you could do this on there that way as well if you wanted,
just to kind of draw more attention to it, I guess. To get more people into realize like, oh, this is a thing that happens.
Yeah, but people might be more interested, like in like the nighttime streams if we're like talking. I'm trying to learn to to just chat with the chat. You know,
that's what I've been doing too.
It's tough. I mean, there's a lot of moments where it's just my blank face staring at the screen, but
yeah. And
the more the chat says, the more likely I am to say something here and there.
Exactly. And it's just like figuring out like, what to say. You don't have to feel like you always got to be talking, but, like it's definitely a skill that you have to develop. At least for me, I do.
Oh yeah. I mean, well, for me too. I mean, it's,
and sometimes I would like just, I will read out what the people are saying in the game. Just to have some voice.
Or I'm like,
like,
if it's like, in like another crusade, I'm like, oh, okay, there's new armor. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's better.
Yeah,
stuff I wouldn't be saying if I if I was just by myself.
Yeah, am I going the wrong way? I need to go all the way back here, I guess.
I think Sadie's already appeared twice on stream today. I guess you weren't here, Rears. She's just laying over there by the stairs, just relaxing, just chilling. Oh yeah, that is definitely a moment that they're toying with your expectations, because that does not happen in the original.
These dogs are terrifying looking. Or are they rats?
Really? See, I think that was actually just about to say, like, I think the dogs are scarier in the original version. Like, because these are like almost like cartoonishly mutated.
Yeah.
And like in the original, they look pretty normal, but have like red eyes, and then like the plagas might like burst out of them. But like the first time you see the dogs is a little later in the original version. And I remember the first time you see them when you're like coming back up to the church. Like after you go there the first time and then you're like coming back to it, I had the rifle and I could like see them in a distance, and like you just see like the red eyes like kind of in the darkness from a distance. I'm like, oh boy. I kind of think they're creepier just by virtue of being like more realistic actually in the original.
You hear the beeping of the... Do I have to cut through there?
You have to cut through somewhere. I don't remember exactly where it is, but yeah, that surprised me, because you do not expect that. That's definitely there to surprise the people who are familiar with the original game. That does not happen. There's a notification that Scott Snyder has been a member for 62 months. Thank you. And by the way, I finished my bag of beaver nuggets finally today. Saying, here is an interesting question. What are your favorite games for N64 for Coury and Master System for me? And thanks for all the extra streams. Well, thank you for watching all the extra streams. I'm shocked you don't get sick of us.
I think he works long hours. Like I think I mean, at least that's how it is usually when he's shows up in the morning. He says, like I
think he says that he's like at work like for an hour or two before you even start streaming.
Yeah.
That's what he said when I was streaming. So I'm like, oof, oof. And he's in mountain time.
Yeah.
So, I guess that makes it less extreme in some ways, but still. But anyway,
to answer the question, I mean, I would say that, Sin and Punishment is probably my favorite N64 game. I guess
that makes sense.
It's hard for me. Or no, you know what? Maybe even F-Zero X could very well be way up there. I played that one a whole bunch.
Yeah. You know, lately I've been thinking, and I brought this up last time I played it, a little bit of it on stream. Like, the more I think about it, the more I'm kind of starting to appreciate F-Zero X over GX, just because it's like, it's much more approachable.
Yeah.
And unless you're like really practiced on F-Zero X, or GX, it's quite tough to get into. I mean, F-Zero X is very challenging as well, but it's a little more pick up and play.
Oh, that is not the way that I was supposed to go.
Master System, though, I mean, you know, Phantasy Star is, I guess, an easy answer, but
yeah.
You know, there's some really good European or Brazil only games, and I picked up some interesting ones when I was in Germany. The Asterix games are really good on Master System. Sonic, I like Sonic on Master System more than on Genesis. Like, it just moves at a pace that's a little more what I'm looking for in a platformer, you know? I think it plays much more like a platformer. I like Sonic on Master System a lot. Let me peek at my Master System shelf and see if I'm forgetting anything as a good option. Oh yeah, Vampire Master of Darkness. I have the Game Gear
Master
version.
of Darkness. Like CGQ Chris just did a weekend rental on that game. I've not watched it yet though.
Yeah, I have the Game Gear version of that. I just because that's what I came across.
Yeah.
Let me look at my Master System shelf.
Have you heard of that game, Chronicle of the Wolf?
No.
So, I was under the impression that it was going to be like a Castlevania style game. You know, it's like very similar to Castlevania. And I saw that it was $20 on Amazon, like the PS5 version. And so I was like, I'm gonna take a chance and I'm gonna order this.
Yeah.
And it turns out that it's actually like a Castlevania style, like Metroidvania. I thought it was gonna be like a classic Vania.
Okay.
But it is not. It's not that great.
Yeah.
Just like I just feel like it looks like kind of cheap. But what's interesting about it is I think the soundtrack is done by this person who did like the Castlevania Lords of Shadow soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
Am I going this way? I guess I am heading back here.
But yeah, I mean, I think those are you know, kind of ones I mentioned are kind of rounding out the top of my favorite Master System games. Sonic is definitely up there. I like Sonic on the Master System. And you know, of course, there's a lot of games that I have the Game Gear version, but it you know, it is also on Master System, but I have it for Game Gear, like Castle of Illusion, which I think would probably be pretty high up there. I haven't played through that. I need to. And like the Donald Duck games are good. Yeah, I need to make. Maybe I need to also start up a Master System afternoon stream to get through my Master System.
Where am I supposed to be going here? Does it tell me where I'm supposed to be going?
Head for the church.
Oh. Okay.
And
It's like right there on the screen while I'm asking that. Like, where am I supposed to go? Like, I'm asking for it to show this big flashing dot saying go here.
Yeah. But there's also like exclamation points signs on the map. And you
Yeah.
bought the treasure map too, right? So there's like some jewels shown on the map as well. Oh, I will not play Master System games with a Master System controller. I draw the line at using original Master System controllers.
Or you can do what I had to do at a point where I had to use the joystick that was left-handed.
Oh gosh.
I hated that thing. I still do.
Mm.
Yeah, Ghouls and Ghosts is unique on the Master System. It has like a whole like equipment menu.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That is interesting. Maybe I should. I don't know how expensive that is. Maybe I should keep an eye out for it. Yeah, I don't think I ever mentioned to you. I'm going to go to Germany again next year.
Oh, nice.
So, same time I went. Back in 2024. So
right.
Just because that's when it's convenient with John and his son's school schedule and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So I might get some more Master System games. So it's a good place to get them. But yeah, I'd been kind of keeping an eye out on. I set up Google alerts for like plane prices to like Tokyo and Frankfurt. Just you never know, right?
You never know, but I mean,
and the prices for Germany finally got like really cheap. So I was like, okay, I'm getting this. We're making it happen.
Oh, geez.
No, Tony. We worked on recording footage for like a N64 year one video, and we still have those materials. But we just never got back to it just because of the circumstances, around their ownership kind of made it difficult to really get the retro stuff done. So now that they're independent, we should be able to get back to that.
I have no knives left.
Oh, yikes!
Can I shoot them before it?
Oh, you can get the knife repaired at the merchant, by the way. That like good knives, like kitchen knives, no, but like the real knives, the merchant can repair them.
Okay.
Yeah, that is kind of neat that Resident Evil 7 and 8 are coming to Switch when RE9 comes out. Although they're not doing RE2 and 3, are they? At least not right away. It's kind of crazy how good people have said, though, that the Switch 2 version of Resident Evil 9 has been from like hands-on. Like it's a lot better than you'd expect.
These chairs are just fling around like so easily. All right, I found a kitchen knife. What's on the floor, you think? Is it like
fog machine?
Yeah. Or like dry ice or whatever?
Mm-hmm. They're like, yes, we absolutely have to have atmosphere in here.
He doesn't even say anything about it, just shows it.
Like, yep, that's Sure don't want to fight anything with a head that big.
Oh, that's not the original voice actor, you think, is it?
No, it's a bit different. I mean, it's still good, but you know, the original is just like so burned in that it's like kind of hard to come around to the new one, but it's good. It's good. I appreciate him.
I don't have enough space for any of this stuff. Is there a box, like a storage box or something like that?
Yes. I think you can store at the merchant.
Welcome. I got something new. Welcome.
Because you definitely can't carry like all the guns at once.
Right.
I mean, it's not even worth investing in all the guns like during a run, you know? Like that bolt thrower, like it's interesting, but I basically didn't use it. Like I shouldn't have bought it.
Yeah, but the
It seems like more of an interesting thing maybe for a replay, you know?
but the machine gun is tempting.
Give that the care it deserves, mate. Ruby's all rubbish, he makes no difference. The price, well, that's our choice to make.
He does have a lot to say, doesn't he?
How have you procured these?
Well, actually, you know, the actual hardware for the Switch 2 is still fairly old. It probably would have been the same thing basically if they released it 2 years ago. But they just like kind of
A well-tuned
just let it go on for whatever reason.
fella like yourself
But it's, you know, it's turned out pretty good so far. You know, I did, you know, after you mentioned it, I pre-ordered that Switch version of Hades 2 just because,
Oh, yeah?
you know, that's... Even though I have the first game on PS5 and haven't played it yet, I just, you know, I want to support those complete on
Yeah.
cart Switch games.
What did
know?
you think of that the Absalom game that I like sent you the video of? You check that out?
Did you send me a video of
I
that?
did in the one chat.
Saying
Saying that you should check it out because I mean it's by the people who like did like the game system in Streets of Rage 4, and it's a beat 'em up roguelite, which I think that's like they added a mode that was very similar to that in Streets of Rage 4.
okay. Let me watch this.
I mean, people are I've seen a lot of people talking about it, and so I understand that it's very good. And I saw that there's a version coming out for like a physical PS5 version coming out on the 20th.
Oh, okay. So you think you're going to get it?
Yeah, I ordered it. I pre-ordered it. Yeah. Has anybody in the chat have you played that game Absalom? Does that sound familiar?
Looks potentially interesting.
selection of good things on sale, stranger. Your valuables won't do you much good in the grave.
Oh yeah, Henry Clark. Nintendo themselves is actually publishing the physical of Hades 2, which is interesting.
Don't get yourself killed now.
But I think that's coming in like November or December, I think.
November. Depending on where I'm at, like I could see myself like starting that the day that I get it. Zane's dad, it's funny you say that because, you know, my wife uses that term a lot in terms of like her job with like the nonprofit. And she's like, oh, she'll like send me a text message saying with like a picture of something. And she's like, this is today's fresh hell.
But that would be fresh.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like
I mean, opening that. I mean,
like
to be honest,
your new like
your new Hades 2.
yeah, new Hades 2.
It doesn't,
Yes, it's true.
you know, new games don't have a smell though anymore. You know.
No, I mean, it's not really that. I think it's like in terms of, you know, she says it in a way like this is today. Here's today's problem.
How much nostalgia do you have for the new game smell though?
I can't even tell you like what new games. Oh, you mean
And Baby Eagle?
back then?
Back then,
Oh yeah.
I have a ton of nostalgia for the new game smell.
I see.
Yes.
Oh my
I
god.
can think of one reason they'd want to do so.
Oh, I'll never experience it again.
I'll find a way in. Condor 1 out.
I just wasn't sure if it would be as ingrained in you because you're, you know, not an N64 guy. So like,
Oh
new
no, I mean,
cartridges weren't a thing for you for as long as they were for me.
but they were because like I mean,
Let's hope for no more.
I
guess
mean,
like I
What-
started
I-
getting cartridges like before I guess you did.
well, yeah. Did like new Master System games or Genesis games smell
Yeah,
like
well,
new Super
those-
Nintendo games?
Yeah, I mean the plastic did, of course.
Yeah, I've never smelled a new Master System or Genesis game. Like that's kind of sad, right?
Yeah, you're missing out. I used to just sit there and just and just like lay like slide back in my seat and just like
Ooh, Zane's dad says cartridges for the Odyssey 2 had a distinct smell.
yeah.
Ooh, Neo Geo carts. I mean, I'm sure they smelled like something. But yeah, Game
like
Boy
cash.
carts smell.
Cash
I honestly
money.
I honestly can't forget if GBA games had a smell. I think they did. They probably smelled a lot like any other cartridges. But I don't associate that smell with GBA like I do with Super Nintendo, N64, and original Game Boy. I don't. I'm sure NES games smelled that way too, but it's not as firm of a memory.
How long does this guy take to die?
Man, he's just on fire. He's just mad. He's just relishing
Those
that
guys
on
just
fire
like whip
time.
themselves off the side there. Like they felt like
He was like reacting the other opposite way from the head shot. Like,
this guy's gonna do it too. Watch. Oh, maybe not.
well, you just he went down quick.
I'm gonna lure them all out here and take them out one by one. You know, you just gotta. Oh, well, there's a what?
Oh yeah, that's in the original too. If you're really quick, you can like knife them.
Well, I
Like,
took
but
it
you
though.
have to be on your toes.
It doesn't poison me though, does it?
No, there's no poison. It just hurts you.
Can I eat the snake? Is that the deal?
You can't eat a snake. I believe there was a side quest for selling a snake. Although it might have had to be a particular snake. I can't
Oh.
remember.
Can you also dine on a tree frog?
Sometimes. Dead1153 has another super chat saying, always smell used games when I buy. Am I weird? That is a little weird. I don't think I've ever taken a whiff of a used game.
I don't know what happened there, but
She like bursts into flames when you knifed her. Wow. Wait. Seriously? John Riggs sells on his Etsy new game smell air fresheners? Are you serious? Are you serious? I'm going to look this up right now. New game smell air fresheners.
you're just gonna have to get it because how can that possibly exist?
New game smell air freshener. Ships from Yakima, Washington. Yeah, that's Riggs. New game smell. $5. Well, he should bring these to cons. I'd buy one off of him.
He probably does.
I never knew about him. Next time I see him, I'll ask him if he's got any. It's got 5 out of 5 star reviews from 93 reviews. Love them. Ordering more now. Dang. Awesome style, great nostalgic scent. Oh my gosh.
Good luck finding someone big enough to use this thing.
I will definitely be buying more. Great item, highly recommended. Thanks.
Oh, do I gotta fight that big thing here pretty soon? I mean, it's like using this big hammer. Isn't there like a big, like a boss that's like a big troll type thing?
Yes.
Is that here?
Yes, but not right now. That's pretty good, though. Next time John Riggs and I are at the same convention, I will ask him about that. Because I am interested in this.
There's the purple flame, but where's the merchant? I assume the purple flames mean the merchant is nearby, right?
Yeah.
Where's my boy at?
I don't recall him not being by a landing at any point.
And you can kill him, right?
I mean,
you could in the original, and he wouldn't show up for the rest of the game.
I don't know for sure if you can this, but I assume so. Oh, there's a ladder down there, or stairs.
Gun rhymes with fun for a reason, stranger.
There are enough weapons here to get a party.
No, this must be his house.
I mean, I think technically there's like a whole like bunch of them. Because if you kill him in the original, you just kill that one.
Oh, really? I thought you killed him and he would be gone for the rest of the game.
I don't think that's the case. I don't think so.
I thought I heard that.
I mean, I don't think I've ever done it, but I'm just basing it on what I know or what I think.
Brian North is talking about the arcade smell, and that is very nostalgic for me, and I know exactly what you're talking about. And it's funny because I hadn't smelled it in so long, and then I stepped in. The first time I went to Arcade Legacy after moving here, I was like, oh my God, it smells like, like the fun and games that was in my mall, like growing up.
Well, and didn't
And then I was telling my wife about it, and I'm like, oh, it's like this smell, and she's like, she goes in and it's like, yeah, it smells like sweaty boys.
you're like, yeah.
I guess so. Like she immediately like knew that that's what it smelled like.
Well, didn't you say that when your daughter went to a birthday party at a skating rink that it smelled like that too? Or
Yeah,
or
well,
was
it had
that
a very
different
similar smell. Yeah.
Is that kind of a different smell?
Yeah, like it's kind of like a musty smell to it, but yeah, I mean it's different, but very similar.
Mm.
It's just funny that she immediately knew, like, oh, that's what it smells like.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Like, I remember in high school one of my teachers saying, you all know you smell like really bad, right? He's like, like teenagers smell terrible. Like they just smell bad. Like they just do. When you're a teenager, you don't smell it, but you're like, and we're like, no. And then, like, sure enough, like you become an adult, and then you end up in a room full of teenagers, and you're like, holy crap, he was right.
Yep.
Teenagers smell terrible.
Yeah. So if I buy this thing and wants to send it to this box, like, how do I access this box? You know what? Let me see if I can.
I forget.
I can expand the size of it, can't I? Yeah, I can get a bit more space. Never hurt anybody.
I forget where the box is.
That cash in your pockets.
It is a great voice.
Knowledge is power. Remember that. Not only will you need cash, but you'll need guts to buy that weapon.
All right.
Anything else I could place in travels?
I'd like, cause could you expand the size of your case in the original?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you buy the expansion?
Yeah, and then I just bought the bolt gun because why not? And I bought the recipe for crafting flash grenades.
Ah, yes. Well, I think you're starting to do a bit better.
Yeah.
You're working into it. I guess you got your knife repaired.
Yeah.
And you can repair it before it breaks too.
I also increased the durability of it.
Ah, good. I think around here, actually, this would be a great way to end the stream. I think somewhere around here is the shooting gallery. Like, go back to where the merchant is. I'm pretty sure the first shooting gallery is in his little place there. Actually, you've progressed pretty quickly because
Yeah.
I think this is where I finished my first stream, and backloggery streams are longer. So this is actually a pretty good stopping point if you want to find the.
Every time
He looks through his binoculars. He sees something horrible and drops an F-bomb. Every time. He's like, that's his thing, right? It's just
No
right.
F-bombs in the original. You know, I had never heard a video game drop an F-bomb until Resident Evil 5.
oh really?
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of any before that period.
Is a shooting gallery down here?
There's like an elevator. I don't think it's down there. I think it's like to the right of his booth. Yeah, there it is. There's like some curtains. No.
I went down it.
Okay, yeah. Nier came out after Resident Evil 5, though. Pretty sure. No F-bombs in Conquer. No.
The first I ever heard it in was this PC game called Kingpin.
Well, yeah, someone mentioned Kingpin. Carito mentioned Kingpin on the Quake engine.
Do I get money? I get silver tokens.
You use the tokens in the Gachapon machine, which I think is behind you. And you can like attach them to your attaché case for like various little perks.
Oh. Wait, the tokens?
Mm-hmm. No. The Gachapons. Like you'll get a random charm, but you don't have enough tokens.
But I can do it again, right?
Yeah. Oh, what do they eat? Yeah, but you can get various little bonuses. I think you can attach 3 charms to your attaché case.
Ah.
I think if you hit all of the pirates as well. Oh yeah, that's right. That one you can just like hit the guy with the dynamite and I think it gets all of them. I think if you get all of the pirates, then you get like a bonus round at the end.
Wait, there's somebody with dynamite that I can get?
On that last one, like you missed him at the very end. I think it would have gotten all those pirates at once if you just wait for him to pop up.
Oh, you gotta shoot at dynamite though.
Ah,
I assume.
Maybe. Yeah, I guess so.
Try it one more time here.
Whoops.
No. This might be a good warm up. Like, not a bad idea to stop playing around one of these mini games, so you can play when you come back.
Yeah. There it is. That's bonus time. The lights come on.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What's that get me?
There's a monkey in the background. I think the monkey is worth
I'm not
like
getting
a lot.
any rewards though. It's not giving me any more tokens.
Really?
Let's try this one.
Is there another game?
Oh my gosh.
I've always felt the rifles are very satisfying in Resident Evil 4 and this version too.
What'd I get?
What'd you get?
Okay, so I got 2 silver tokens there.
Okay, so you should be able to run one gachapon.
Yeah. Was this in the original? I don't remember this at all.
There is a shooting gallery minigame, but it's different, and you get you can purchase like they are like gachapon style figures. But like they don't do anything, they're just for your collection. But so if you I forget where you do it. I forget if you have to do it at the that's some good looking shrimp.
Okay, so how do I attach it here?
You might I'm not sure if you might have to do it at the merchant. Like there is a customize attaché case tab somewhere, and it might only be at the merchant's shop.
Welcome. Well, what can I do you for?
And so I think the one you got said like it gives you like a 15% chance higher chance of getting
Yeah, of like
getting a bonus when crafting shotgun ammo.
yeah.
So they're like minor bonuses, but they're nice. Maybe it's not in this menu. Is it under tune-up? No. There's like a menu that says like customize or something somewhere. Yeah, there are blue medallions, but they're like kind of like side quests. Kind of connected to like single smaller areas. Where is the thing? Is that in like the crafting menu? I don't remember where you do this. ZBG. Oh yeah, ZBG is right. Typewriter. You gotta do it at the typewriter. or like you do it on the same
Customized case.
screen.
Yeah, there it is. Don Esteban.
But do they play like a little like low quality
No, there's no sound or anything with it.
sound or anything? Yeah, because they're like that's the fun thing in the GameCube version. The little figures you get, they have like a really crappy like speaker playing out like a voice clip from each character.
Doesn't seem to have that.
I have not properly started Final Fantasy Tactics Rears.
Too much other stuff to play, right?
Too much. So I mean, I wanted to test it out and see if you could do RetroTink stuff with it. So that's why I made that short. But I put it on my list of considerations for next year. Next year's pledge games, because I've never finished it. I've started it twice, but never finished it, and I'm hoping a fresh translation will get me through it. Well, it's not a fresh translation, totally fresh translation, but I never really got into the PSP version because I was hoping to play it with not so blurry graphics. So.
Yeah, I've been putting other stuff like ideas for like my 2026 pledge list.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of torn between like what GameCube game I want to play.
Oh, you want to put a GameCube game on?
Well, no, I have 2 GameCube games like in my pool of like
options.
Options.
So which ones are you considering?
Eternal Darkness.
Oh.
And Killer 7.
Ooh, you know what? I'm going to put Killer 7 on my pledge list because I've never played that. Or
Okay.
on my options.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that right now. That's a good idea. Actually.
Yeah, it's just something that I'd never even thought about until recently. I was like, oh, I should play that.
Yeah, if you don't pick it, I will consider it.
All right.
And then I haven't thought at all about what I might do for you. My pick for you.
Oh yeah.
I haven't thought about that at all. Drum wants me and Lynn to each pick a game for his pledge games next year.
Yeah. I don't know what he is like.
So
what he's not played, I guess.
Well, normally he does fortune cookies.
Yeah.
On the backloggery, so he does his fortune, and he does what it tells it to do. But this time he wants to do 3 fortune cookies, and then Lynn picks one and I pick one. I did think about it a bit, but I kind of forget what I was thinking. Rears is saying Killer 7 is from like 3 or 4 years ago on PC.
Yeah, there's a PC version. Yeah.
Oh. But it's originally a GameCube game.
Yeah.
And then it got a PS2 port as well, I think, right?
I don't think so. Well,
I think it does have a PS2 version.
Does it?
I kind of think so. Kind of think so. Let's see. Yep, it's on PS2.
Oh, I.
Oh, weird.
What?
So yeah, the PC version like came out weirdly recently. I never heard of that, and it was published by NIS.
Interesting.
It's quite strange. I wonder if Capcom. I wonder if that's like kind of a situation of like Sony has given like Bandai Namco a bunch of stuff, that they can do whatever with. Oh, well, now we're going into baby steps.
Just for a second. I'm down here. I was way up there at one point, and then
that
fell.
was an interesting checkpoint.
Yeah.
They just tossed you in. I didn't read the whole thing, but I loved that article that you linked.
Yeah.
About where was it if people want to look it up?
Oh, I don't remember. You'll have to.
Let me see if I can find it.
But I will tell you, like this, even if I don't finish this game, I feel like it could.
Well, I don't know why you wouldn't. I don't know why you keep doubting that you will.
Well, I mean, by the time it's time to do the video on the game of the years, like I feel like it could be my game of the year just because it's the game that it's been. I feel like I've been thinking about this game more so than like any other game I've played all year. Even when I'm not playing it, like I've thought about it.
I mean, I'm having a hard time picking a game this year.
Yeah.
Because like I've played a lot of good games. I've been quite happy with my gaming this year, but not that much of it has been new games, you know?
Right. Well, I played a lot of new games this year that I there oh I played a lot of new games this year, and I'm still having a hard time choosing something.
Yeah, like it just feels like most of the new games I played this year are good, but like I just don't know if they really feel like game of the year to me, you know? So, you know, I'm hoping to still squeeze in Claire Obscure, and, you know, Metroid Prime 4 could be incredible and just make it a really obvious choice. But as of right now, I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure. Like, Death Stranding 2 was great, but like I said before, I kind of wished it, you know, kind of did something a little more varied with the gameplay. Like, I was just hoping that it, I mean, not, you know, I like the gameplay of Death Stranding, but I was hoping for more new stuff in it. Like, it's kind of a different overall direction or something, you know, just something that would really mix it up. And, like, you know, it's weird. Like, I feel like I like Cyberpunk more and more, like, as time goes on, like, and I reflect back on, like, I liked it. I liked playing it at the time, but like, I keep thinking back. I'm like, you know, that was a good time. And I don't like, I feel like it would be kind of cheating to call that game of the year, but it did release on Switch 2 in 2025, but I don't think I would pick it, but you know, it was definitely up there with my experiences this year. And Mario Kart is very good, but I still don't know if I would pick that. And I like Donkey Kong, but I don't think I would pick that. So it's really on, I you know, Claire Obscure or Metroid Prime 4 is really going to have to save me. And making a pick here. Like, if they don't make it easy on me, then I'm going to struggle.
People are saying like, "Oh, Corey's gotten a lot better at this game," and I guess I kind of have.
Yeah. Man, is that sweat on your back?
That's probably, yeah. I've heard that when you finish the game, it shows you the map, and it shows you like it does like a Zelda Breath of the Wild type thing, or Tears of the Kingdom, where it shows like how you walked around the map.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I was just randomly thinking of this. This was kind of an accident, but I kind of like it. The chat kind of convinced me to just keep it the way it is. So, I was initially doing my streams at my afternoon streams at 1 p.m., right?
Right.
But then because it seems Twitch only will allow you one notification sent out to followers per 4 hours, that was cutting it pretty close with your variable starting times.
Right. Well, it's like it'll definitely always be like between like 9 and 9:30. It might be like it'll be before 10 no matter what.
Right. And so as long as it's before 10, it's safe for me to start at 2 and get, notifications should be sent out. And so anyway, but initially I was starting at 1 o'clock, and so I set my I set it to like turn on the lights to what I'm using in that room for the stream. Like I set it to turn on at like 12:30 and turn off at 4. Well, now, I'm intending to do 2 to 4. And so if I probably would have had them go off at 5, just to give it a little buffer. But now they're going off at like 4 on the dot, which is like when I'm intending to stop the stream. So I don't know. It is actually kind of fun that like the lights turn out. It's like, oh, I better wrap it up.
Just helps. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of keeps you on task.
Let me just get up here so that I can wrap it up here.
So like how many of those candles have you reached since?
2 more since like.
Okay, because you only got to 1 on the first stream.
Yeah.
And so were you pretty able to get to that one pretty quickly?
Yeah. I mean, the thing is if you can't find a way up, there's like many alternative routes, and that's kind of the saving grace a lot of times. Like if you find yourself getting stuck someplace,
right.
Like,
well,
chances are you just need to try. You can just try like a different direction.
Well, that article that you linked, like, kind of said, he thinks of game difficulty as mountain climbing. And, by offering players like multiple routes that, they could challenge themselves by going one way, or, if something draws their attention, they could do it another way. But there's always an easier route, right? And, he was saying that, doing game difficulty that way is so much more interesting than, it's just you select it from a menu and,
right.
These stat modifiers change. And I totally agree with that. Like, I know it's like, don't get me wrong. Like, we need like difficulty in games. And it's like, it's very uncool to say like, oh, like it's okay for games to not have difficulty selections. But I do think there is something special about the game just being what it is and, fine-tuned to be what it is and, present you with a specifically tuned experience, and just meet it. You need to meet it where it's out. But, I understand that's like, not really how a lot of people see things. But he articulated something that I've felt for a long time and never really could figure out how to say. And he said, video game difficulty is like a mountain. It's a mountain is this thing that exists, and it doesn't care if you climb it or not. And it doesn't care that you exist. And you can choose to approach it or not. But if you climb that mountain and someone else climbs that mountain, maybe you took different approaches to climbing that mountain, and maybe one was easier, one was more difficult, but you climbed the same mountain. You got there, and there is pleasure in holding that conversation and knowing that the mountain you climbed was the same mountain.
Yeah.
And that is like so on the money for me, because that's exactly how it's like if I'm talking about my experience with this game, like I don't have to like qualify it with like, well, I played in this mode way, and with these settings and in this way, and I used this device or whatever, but like that's Nintendo games usually don't have the difficulty level. It's a finely tuned experience, and like there is to me something more interesting about comparing your experiences when you know that the options available to you were the same.
Right.
And it's really hard to articulate why that is the case, but he said, that there is pleasure in knowing that you climbed the same mountain.
Yeah.
And it
doesn't matter how you did it.
You can have a conversation about it that is interesting, because it's not like you didn't have the same experience, but there's still like an interesting point of comparison. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I think there is just something more interesting about discussing a game, discussing a challenge when it was the same. It was just, the experience was a level playing field for both of you.
Yeah.
But if at the same time, I understand why difficulty levels exist, and I often appreciate that they exist myself, but I do think the more impactful game design is often from a game just being what it is. It is what it is. I mentioned earlier, Sekiro is kicking my butt. I'm having a really hard time dealing with its, the carefully timed blocks and parries that it really wants you to do. I kind of figured out some cheese strats on some bosses last night, and I made tons of progress in a short time last night, and played just a couple hours this afternoon. Tons of progress. And I'm taking a different approach from what like the hardcore FromSoft fans would be doing. Probably.
But maybe not.
I figured it out.
Maybe not their first time through.
Well, but it's a game that's much more difficult to overcome just purely by leveling up.
Yeah.
It gates your powering up behind bosses. Like you have to beat a certain number of bosses before you can even extend your health a tiny bit. And you have to beat really hard bosses to increase your strength by 1 point. Like it is not generous. Oh no. You can swim? Oh, you can swim. You can swim.
And he's like,
you are buoyant. You're buoyant.
It's very funny that his glasses never break, but you can hear the sound of his glasses hit things.
Oh,
like when it, like his face smashes against something, you can hear his glasses. Yeah. See, I don't know if this is like the way I was supposed to go. I tried to go through there one time, and I didn't know if it was possible to go back over it, because like I was like thinking like, well, I wonder if this is going backwards or something. But now I'm kind of thinking maybe not.
Yeah.
And he has still not gone to the bathroom. He found an outhouse. Is the nicest outhouse on the mountain. But as soon as he gets inside there, he's like, "Oh, this is gonna feel so good." And then that one adventure guy shows up, and he's like, "I'll just wait out here for you to finish."
Uh-huh.
And he's like, I'm done, I guess."
He just doesn't do it.
He just couldn't go, and he's like, "No one is out there." See, I really don't want to fall down here, but I'm gonna fall down here. And there it is, into the mud pit. All right, well, it's not that bad. All right, I just thought this would be a fun way to end, and I don't know if
if you quit the game and then like
no, I was falling one time from like really far up, and I'm like, oh god, and I force quit the game, like I just went backed out, and then I was like, and then I went back in, and it's just like he was like mid fall, like the same place. It's like it's constantly like saving your game, like it knows that you're gonna try to do something like that at some point.
But also, I'm wondering, like, do you find it difficult to, like, be like, oh gosh, like, what direction should I even go? Like when you come back?
But I mean that's the point, right? I think that as long as you're always like heading
generally
up the mountain,
going up,
yeah,
you're generally going up.
Yeah, just like knowingly going up, you should be fine. And sometimes, it's very easy to think, like, I don't know a way around, but like, see, I felt like lost for a second there, thinking I needed to go that direction. But like, what if I just like walk through? Like, look at this. Look what I just found here. What is this thing? Like, it's like apparently this is box hell right here.
Oh,
look at it. What does that mean?
Maybe you can find a fruit in there. Have you found more fruit?
Well, I've seen one, but it was like so risky. See, like, what is this thing? I've never seen this thing before. So there's like this one tower you can find, and you can climb it, and it's really funny because that adventure guy is like coming down from the top, and he's like, "There's nothing up there," and then he's like, "Well, are you sure? Like, is there like a nice view or anything up there?" And he's like, "I'm telling you, there's nothing up there. But I want to see for myself." Anyways, apparently if you climb to the top of it, like, I don't know what's up there, but you can find like different headgear and stuff throughout the game.
Oh.
And
doesn't do anything, I assume.
I don't know. I have no idea. Like, I found like a rabbit hat.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Like sideways split walk you did to get way up high.
But apparently, if you climb that tower and you are wearing like these like X-ray glasses you find at some point, you can see these hidden platforms that leads up to like a hidden tower, like an inverted version of the tower you just climbed, like floating in the air.
Do you think Sam Porter Bridges laid these ladders down?
Perhaps. It's just it's like real satisfying.
Have you shown it to your son?
No. I've mentioned it to him. But
do you think he would think this seems enjoyable in any way?
I think that he would enjoy watching someone else play it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if he'd have the patience for it. All right, I'll get to. It's just like very addictive to play, and oh, I thought I was going down there for sure. And I don't even know if this is like a challenge that you're supposed to do.
I mean, it's probably not. Probably optional.
Yeah, but I don't
know if you'll get anything out of it, but
I don't think you get anything out of anything. I found like this side quest where you, someone's asking for this vase, like a family heirloom vase, and I found it. I stole it from this guy, like when he wasn't looking. And you have a place where you got to bring it, but if you drop it, it shatters. So you like cannot fall the entire time. So I'm just gonna see if I can cut up here. Oh. Sometimes you just can't get out.
Did you leave the nudity setting turned on?
I did not turn it back on, but I've seen times where, like, you know, you see these guys, they have these donkey heads, and they're just like, they have donkey heads, but there's like people, and they just have no pants on.
Oh,
And the thing is like the camera like gets like way in there when they're like sitting, like some are like sitting, like he's sitting on a couch, and he's just like completely like spread eagle, like sitting down there, just like hanging out, and the camera's just like real close, but it's just like a big black bar, like swinging around.
oh, no. Oh.
It's funny. It's funny. Okay.
Yes, I feel like leaving the censor option on is probably the better experience.
Yeah. But you know, it talks about it in that article that I linked you to. It talks about like the donkey-headed guys. You know, like how they're just like people that are just like not afraid of like, you know, showing the world who they are, I guess. And then you got this guy who is like so self-conscious about every single thing that he can't even like go to the bathroom when he needs to, you know, like unless as long as he doesn't want to like inconvenience anybody else. I don't know. I just think it's like I'm gonna stay in box hell here because I want to see where it goes. All right, we will.
I like how we still have the horror lighting on.
Yeah. Well, it's a horror in its own way, I guess.
Mm.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if everyone hates it or not. But
I mean, if a physical copy happens, I want it. I want it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be really fun to see you like do it.
I was sold on this from the first stream. Like when you got to that first like fruit, like that was the moment where I'm like, okay, yeah, this is my thing.
I think it'd be very fun to see you like stream it on Backloggery. Like it would just be very interesting to see you work your way through it. I mean, I've seen things. So apparently, there's this gigantic mountain that you gotta climb at one point. It's called the Man Breaker, where it's like maybe the biggest challenge in the entire game. But the game also gives you like a set of stairs. You could just walk up the whole thing. But I've seen people like saying like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go like the hardest way.
Right. It's interesting what it inspires people to do, you know?
Yeah. Just so you can say that you've done it, right?
Yeah.
And you know, like I wonder if it could possibly be the like considered to be like the hardest game I've ever played, right? You know, but I don't know. I don't know if that's like true because
probably not true, but
I mean, it could take more patience than just about any game I've ever played. It makes demands of you like than most games that I've ever played would not make of yourself. I don't know. It's just I like it. I just I've thought about it a ton.
That's
It's
good.
like those jiggly butt.
Sure
But it's
is.
funny because now you see his hotel or no, his basement bedroom here. Clearly there's one point where the ceiling was leaking, the tub was on and overflowed.
Mhm.
But it looks like it's been fixed now. But there's the rat now eating his stale pizza.
Oh, great.
Taking 23 minutes of the video. No, I don't think that's will happen, but there's a good chance that it might end up being my favorite game, and I feel like I need to I feel like I need to beat it to be able to say that.
Yes, I think you should make a real effort.
Well, I mean, look I've already put 7 hours into it.
Yeah,
So, and I thought that
30%, that's not too bad.
No.
You can do it. You can do it. You got this.
Yeah. Anyways, I guess that'll do it this week. See everybody tomorrow for some more Pokemon. Thanks everybody who donated, and I hope everyone else has a wonderful week. Follow us on Twitch.
Yep.
For
I'm
some,
probably only going to stream on Monday this week, but should be hopefully able to do more after that.
Yep. I'll be. I was originally not gonna be able to stream on Tuesday because I have a doctor's appointment, but I've got an offer for an earlier appointment for my doctor's appointment, so I'm doing that on. I'm going tomorrow at 1:45 p.m. instead of Tuesday morning. Anyways, not that I don't know where I'm saying that, but just letting y'all know. Anyways, have a great week, and we'll see you later.
Good
night.